Haha! Shit! What's crack-a-lacking? How are you keeping? Sorry, lads. I double tapped the mute button. When you go there. It's like when you take a penalty. Yeah, I know, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry about it. Loud and clear, Joshua says. Thanks. Such a friend you are. Right, lads. The one that would have had Isak playing against us is turned into the fact that they're playing wingers as strikers. They got rid of what's his name? What's his face? I think it's going to be a hectic week this week, lads. I'm telling you now, like, I think it's going to be a nuts week this week. I think Newcastle are going to go hard for strikers. I think we're going to go hard for Isak. I think we're going to go hard for Gehi. I think it's going to be a madness. An absolute madness. Nathan Duffy, thank you for the follow. And what else is that? Somebody else did. I don't know who it was though. Let me go back. Oh, it's a username. I don't know. Oh, and Zoza. You think we'll get Isak? I think so. Good old what's his face, exactly, yeah. Tony, how are we? Carl, how are we? Mark, how are we? Spencer, how are we? First watch along of the season, lads. Can't wait. Well, proper one. I did my first one was really the pre-season game with the charity shield, the old community shield. But obviously I missed last week's game due to a gig. Which was it was a big enough gig. Why would he not want to play for Newcastle? I don't know. I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. No, I don't think so, man. I think they're a bit iffy. I think if Newcastle come out headstrong and use this thing as a personal battle against Liverpool, I think it's stupid on their part. Because Liverpool aren't doing anything but just putting a bid in for a player. You know? Like when Barcelona were after Coutinho and all at that time, we knew what kind of tactics they use. They use nasty tactics. Liverpool haven't. I mean, every club so far that's dealt with Liverpool has said that Liverpool will be nothing but respectful. Even Newcastle have mentioned that they'll be nothing but respectful. 3-0, you got hat-trick. Isak stays at Greg's spot. At the cast that. Once he want Gehi, know. They might want him, but you know, that just forces our hand to move faster. Remember, lads, this is a watch along, so if you're on with me, once I start the clock, that's the time that I'm on. If your game has already started, tough luck, stay on that, because the mods in the chat, if you start saying shouting goal or this and that, the mods will see it before they will, and they'll just ban you out of the chat because it's just to avoid spoilers. This is a watch along, no live video coverage, please. Don't celebrate before the host is celebrated. Keep to the same. There you go. Exactly, Kat. Oh yeah, Cal, I have to talk to you as well about your prenuptials. But I'll message you after the game or tomorrow. Cal's feeling alright. Oh yeah, so I'll do the teams while I'm sitting here. There's no point in me setting these things up if there's no teams done. So is this one or this one? Here we go. Liverpool. Allison in goal, Sabazlai right back, Kanate, Virgil and Kirkes. WIRTZ, Gravenberch and Jones in the midfield, and Salah, Ekitike and Gakpo make up the front three. Who do you think is going to score? I think Ekitike will get. I think he'll have joy in this game. His movement's very good. I think he's an absolute handful now for any defence, to be honest with you. He seems like more of a handful than even Darman was, and he was nuts. What am I sipping there, boy? Nothing but air. Nothing but air. Anyway. In the Newcastle team, Nick Pope in goal, Trippier, Schär, Byrne and Liveramento. I don't want to say liver, it's liver. Anyway. Bruno G, Tonali, Joe Linton in the midfield, Elanga, Gordon and Is this Elanga's first start for him, or did he play in the last game? Anyway, Gordon's playing up front for him, along with Harvey Barnes. The good thing I can say this time is that there's no Trent Alexander-Arnold to make a mistake and give Gordon a goal. So, that's a plus, I suppose. I think we're about to kick off here now any second, do we? Time we? Yeah. So I'll set up. I could be on time, you know. I could be on time. Jerseys look nice, don't they? It's like I'd said the same myself down there. Free Isak. Chef Allen, thank you for the follow. Will you show us the actual match or is it comedy? It's just me talking while I'm watching along with EJ. It's completely illegal for me to show the match. Gary Way, thank you for the follow. Alright, lads, we're going to be getting ready here now in a second. Oh, I don't know if that's going to, I might have to mute that in this. So, yo, thank you for the follow. Let me get this ready. So we're about to kick off here. Gone. Oh yeah. Would you move? That's so slow to move. Yeah, same now. Alright, that's the time running. Andrew Hepburn, thank you for the follow. It's always a good atmosphere at St. James's Park. There we go. Kirk Eswellen. Gakpo was a bit slow there, giving it away. Well done, Verge. It's great covering there. Spider says shed season ticket that he shares with friends. So he does go, oh yeah. I can't show you, Nate. Sorry, Wood. Has anybody ever seen anybody showing it? So yeah, it's you watch the game and you chat to me about the game. It's the same thing that most other watch-alongs do on here. Yeah, you can't show the match, man. It's completely illegal for me to show the match. No, you can't. You're banned. But what they do when they show it is that their account is banned instantly, so it's just a throwaway account. This is my account, like, you know. So. To the EBs, thank you for the follow. It was fairly easy to find, lads, if you wanted to watch along. But with the start of the likes of Mark Oldbridge and the overlap and all that now getting watch-along privileges and stuff like that to show games, you might see that being edged into the Premier League soon as well to subscription statuses. I wouldn't mind doing that. Where people pay like $5.99 a game or something like that and they talk and they show the game in the background. You know, I wouldn't mind doing that. Is that Joe Linton already on the yellow? I don't know. It's a ref cam. It's my first time seeing that this season. Gabby, baby, thank you for the follow. David, you don't want to see the ball, please, not you. Get a TV, you bum. No point in asking people, lads. This is a watch-along. You watch the game, you talk to me about it, that's it. Everybody chats in the chat, we all talk about it. We all give our little takes and opinions and stuff like that, and that's what it's about. My job is not to entertain you with the match that I pay for. Simple as that. Mark, thank you for the follow. Kalampa, thank you for the follow. Davika. No. It's illegal, dude. Paul Dublin, thank you for the follow. The amount of people that come in here and ask me to show the game on TikTok is weird, man. It's you literally find it anywhere on Google. Anthony Keat, thank you for the follow. Didn't say. Hello, Paul. How are you? No problem, Davy. You can understand my point of view. Every single time that I go live, it's about 40 people coming in asking to show the game, and it's just sometimes it's the same people that don't realise every single time, and I keep having to repeat myself to them. Ooh, that was a nasty bit of a tackle there. Was the studs up? That's the story. What's it? WIRTZ? Was it WIRTZ that got it? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a foul, Trippier. There's no point in waving your hand away, man. Hamza, thank you for the follow. Push this over here. I know it's small because I'm a bit older screen. The same as Joe Linton already on the yellow. No. SZOBO's right back, yeah. They were testing that out in the pre-season as well. Yeah. And a question, I'm planning on making a trip, my first Anfield sometime soon, I hope from the States. What is the best route to go? Anyone have tips how to get there? Spencer says, you're coming from the States, depends on where. Normally it's straight into Heathrow is the long haul flights, and then you have to make your way from Heathrow to Liverpool. There's not too many long haul flights to go from Liverpool out. So Heathrow is your normal bet. You could also fly to Dublin and then just get a flight from Dublin straight to Liverpool, which is 20 minutes. And they're dirt cheap normally. They're normally around 60 quid or something like that. Ooh. PJ Donoghue, thank you for the follow. We have to let it go, yeah. They're leaving a lot go this season, Mark. They've been told to lay off some of the tackles and fouls and things. How's it going, lad? So as tickets to a match, I mean, sorry. Oh, well, there's certain areas I could point you in the direction of, but you could also buy hospitality directly from there's always some available on the website to buy hospitality straight away. If I wasn't going to games, I'd be selling mine, but I am. So for the rest of the season, I've champions on my own, I suppose, outside the other tickets that we use. Bradley not starting if Frimpong is injured. Yeah, Bradley's still injured, you see, so they're kind of edging him back in. Yeah, they're edging him back in, PJ. So he'd rather not play him if he didn't need to. Girls less than God. One is real, one isn't. Anyway. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. So I think he just wants to limit the he wants to limit the damage on Bradley. Really. Come on. Well on. Whoa. Well on. Brilliant, Kirk is. Handball. Oh. It was a knee and a shin on a thing. It's the same thing. He gave me a yellow card. I told you, look. Straight away, yellow card. And he started to play badly today. Why is that? I've news for you. It's not often that Salah does have worldy games. He just tends to turn up when we need him. Summer nights don't get much better. What's that? I got a bucket of toffee, popcorn, can of Coke, a great football game. That's the way to do it, PJ. Jesus, Gravenberch with the yellow 8 minutes in. That's not what you want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. It was studs straight down and WIRTZ, nothing. And then it was shin to shin. It's just because Gravenberch slid in behind him. There was not like his legs were in the air when the legs touched each other as well. It's just it was an awkward fall over like. FPL if Salah plays good, up for a four. Oh Jesus! Oh, you don't have Salah in your team? I'd always put Salah in the team, man. First Liverpool player to get a card. Yeah. Should have made a bet, Carl. Should have made a bet. No spoilers to be posted till Spider has reacted, or you will be banned. There you go. That's one of the mods telling you that, lads. Oh. Newcastle will struggle as they go on. It's just, you know, Trippier having to play along with Livramento. In fairness, there doesn't seem to be much of anything going up. Oh, well done, Ali. Brilliant. Ball up over the top. So well done. Oh, come on. Come on, mate. Did you beat the up? Thank you for the follow. Ooh, leave it out, Ali. There you go. Newcastle's record goal scorer 206 goals, Alan Shearer. Salah's on the way for you, kid. How many more signs do you think we need? To be honest with you, man, Princess this Congo, thank you, or the Congo, thank you very much for the follow. To be honest with you, I think we at least need a forward if we're promoting Ngamora, because we had 6 forwards last year. Now we've only 4. If you don't include Ngamora, and Slot has come out himself and said there's no point in going after Barcola or any of these kind of players if we're going to. It'll only hinder Ngamora, and he's already a fantastic player. So you nurture these lads in cup games. But defensive, yes, I think we need to go for Gehi ASAP, and that one striker is obviously who we're after is Isak, and if that's not going to come to fruition over the next 48 hours, I think Liverpool are going to go hard for somebody else. Yakuba Diarra, thank you for the follow. Hooper was the flank that sent off 2 against Tottenham for no reason, wasn't he? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, Ekatike. They're booing Ekatike for saying no to him. They booed a player that they never had a chance with. That's when you're going to rail him up now. 2 or 3. As you boy, thank you for the follow. User, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Long throw in by Kirk is lovely throw. And get it back in. Great ball. Oh. Gordon. Push back. He's looking for the dive. Referee, that's nothing. How is that a free kick? He literally left the ball behind him and jumped into the player. Makes no sense. Oh, that's through the middle. I say well done. Well done. Well spotted by Ali. Drinkling Dublin, thank you for the follow. Peter Anthony, thank you for the follow. Let me get you, thank you for the follow. It's awful. Hooper, left right off. It was a terrible, terrible call for a free kick. On the Sibilin, on the back. Release the Gakpo. WIRTZ. That's it, Gakpo. Oh, he left him too much to do there, Ekitike. I'm slow now. Yes, won it. Oh, ho. WIRTZ. Oh. Corner to Liverpool. Do you rate Gordon? I do in a way, you know. I just think under an elite side he'll be phenomenal, I say. I find it weird when people call him Becker Girl. I know that's his name. He's Brazilian, like, so he always goes by that first name. Because people don't end up calling him Bex. And we know somebody else that was called Bex. 3 lads going up, having a conversation amongst each other. I mean, you have who's taking the corner? WIRTZ. So where's Sabas, like? Is he on the edge? Oh. There's Grav. Sabasley. Out it goes. Jones. Floated. Come on, that's too easy. Jones attempting passes like that is the reason why his passes going across and backwards are always around 100% or 90-odd%. Because when he makes passes across like that, they just don't tend to work unless they're little dinks at the edge of the box. After the TV show, because I love it. Okay. Oh, Miss Scoozy. Silence. Come on, don't even bypass you like that. Great tackle. Hopefully he's not too tired from doing all those late night feeds. Spencer, you know. Oh, but he just sneezes. There you go. Thank you. Oh, a nice little nick in there by Sabasley. Salah switches. Oh. Come on, step out. Don't. Oh. Ah, come on, that's a tackle the other way. Referee! Gordon has dived in with his leg again, looking for a foul, and took out Sabasley, and then the referee gave the free kick the other way. All those numbers, guy, thank you for the follow. Look. Touch him. He jumps into Sabasley and knocks him off his feet, and the referee gives it the other way. Come on, that's simulation. It's simulation that results in a foul on Sabasley. What was Salah doing there? Salah needs to back down. No, he does not. He needs to score and do everything he can. Tonelli. Ooh, that was a weird free kick. That's a weird free kick. Was that me? Like, if I'm sitting there and I'm looking at that foul, I'm thinking, Riley, thank you for the follow. I'm thinking, like, surely, referee, you've seen Gordon throw his arse and his legs towards Sabasley and then take him out. You know? Peanut, thank you for the follow. Whipped out. Let's go. Cork, Peter. What's going on here? These are the type of games Salah struggles. Yeah, but he comes good near the end of the game, you know? Virgil is really, he's saying to the referee be fair with both sides because he's only giving it to the home team at the moment. Henry, thank you for the follow. Chris, thank you for the follow. I thought as much just beside you, Limerick. You have to do it walk. Yeah. I'm actually closer to Limerick. I'm in Mallow myself. I'm not from Mallow, but I bought a house here. Go on, Nick. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Oh yeah, I hear you, Ton. I don't think they're on it. I think they're just being gifted a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff they're being gifted. There's a lot of hefty challenges there for Newcastle players, and nothing's happening. 3 games to go this season, only new captains are allowed to talk to the refs through. Yeah. That was always the same rule, though, wasn't it? What was that? Cooper may as well be wearing a Newcastle shirt. It's out the window already. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Same ball Hooper. Who's referee? It's Simon Hooper, Chris. It just... I don't know where he's fouled. Like, twice Gordon has dived into a player, like, to get a foul, if you know what I mean, like, throwing his body towards a player. And the second time he took out Sabasli. And then the referee gave the foul against Sabasli. It was nuts. First ref. No, it was 3. Yeah, it was always that. Yeah. It was captain and vice captain or something. No, but it was definitely only the captain, anyway. Upset. There you go. Thank you for the follow. He is diving like, yeah, he's have you ever had a long sleeve Liverpool? I did back in the day. Live in Ireland, sure. Most of the time back in the day, we used to get long sleeve ones as much as we could. Joseph, thank you for the follow. Right. Well done, Ali. Steve, thank you for the follow. William again, thank you for the follow. Atletico Newcastle, yeah. I'm not even playing that well, Newcastle, you know? We just that every time that we're on an attack or a counter attack, the referee's blowing the whistle for a foul. Every single time. Right. Well done, Corkes. Well done. It's a great tackle. Throw. JD100, thank you for the follow. Jesus. Open Premier League weekend top speeds. Gordon and Alanga 37 and 35. Frimpong at 35.4. Rex, thank you for the follow. Muller, thank you for the follow. What's the gap? What's the gap? That's it. Well done. Sandor, thank you for the follow. Let's go. WIRTZ. Oh, yeah. Oh. Billy, thank you for the follow. Well done, Ibu. What's going on? Is he after giving away another free kick? Linka, Oro, thank you for the follow. Eight. Isak is now in both team. No. I think we'll see him next time. I'll be the next game, hopefully. He's the... Hey, he gave a free kick out. He's annoyed at the moment. He's not playing. He doesn't want to play for Newcastle again. That's it. To be patient. Newcastle are going to run themselves ragged. Hold on. Ah, ref. It's free. Like, it's nuts. If we're trying to move up the pitch, they're either diving in front of us for a foul or just fouling us and getting away with it. They're afraid to leave Ekatike, get it? That's what's wrong with them. What's the cameraman doing? Well done, Ali. Well won. Come on, you gotta move forward with that, Grav. Kavatsu, you want to watch the game? Turn on your TV. I need a ticket to pull off a masterclass from my FPL. Yeah, me too. You and me both. Well done. Ah, Jesus. Oh, come on. Come on. Cannot be shown as a breach of copyright laws. Exactly. Yellow card now for grabbing the yellow card for Kanate. Jay, thank you for the follow. An actual foul, Spencer. An actual calling of a foul of a similar nature to ours. Which is not VAR. Don't know why would there be VAR. That's always been Howe's mentality. If being beaten on speed in a foul, same as Bournemouth, yeah. Yeah. Well done, Verge. I'll leave a loop. Gakpo. The sooner Kanate goes to the better, yeah. His mind is torn. You don't like him, no? He plays, he's improved a lot. Declan Myers, thank you for the follow. Looking for followed life creator. Thank you very much for the follow. Let's say, but we don't see him. No, we are. I just think that we're being limited by fouls, Cal. We're just trying to play our game. There you go. Salah's in space now. One more. Ah, come on. Oh. Come on, Jones. They're up for it, but they're not moving anything at great pace. You know, they're very slow. Newcastle in their build up. There you go. Well done. Go on, WIRTZ. Go on. Oh, lucky. Kind of game that Jada would boss. Yeah. Early days, I feel. It's if we don't see it. We are. Last season we won the league, not having great first halves. I'm being unbelievable in the second half. Better call it, Mike. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Gordon. Jesus. Really one big scrap. Exactly. Exactly, Raf. That's all it is. It's just that the settle Newcastle even burn themselves out a small bit because at the moment they're getting away with some cheeky fouls, throwing their bodies in there. I said it already. Gordon threw his body towards somebody twice. I said three. What I say? It's below me there. Trizzy. Yeah. Play okay, mate. BB, thank you for the follow. On Ali. What it goes? Who's tucking inside? We're missing MACCA. Oh, you're brilliant. Ah, come on. You gotta do a curl on that, like. It's gotta be a little bit of bend on that ball, not straight. Oh, Jesus. Come on, get in there. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Being left, Sabazai did well there at the fact that he's the only one that was left there at that back post. He was back, baby. If either way, I think the balances are slightly off. I don't think Jones is contributing at all enough. If it was me, I'd bring on Bradley and I'd move Sabazai forward and WIRTZ out more to the left. Starting to get chances. Yeah, Carl. Passing is terrible. Yeah, it's just through the middle anyway. Mama, thank you for the follow. But we agree. Thank you for the follow. I'm saying 2-1 just being reasonable, yeah. Oh yeah, it is. I'm just thinking the fact that they don't have strikers is what's catching them here at the moment as well. Any other team would have been a couple of goals up, I know. Darren, thank you for the follow. Drizzy, thank you for the follow. Wake up, Liverpool, says Carl. Where's man tapping the watch? You've got no watch in that hand, man. What time is it? Thank you for sharing it, Ralph. And new players are still settling in. Not to worry. Yeah, same. And plus we have to get this balance right, you know? Did he give that as a throw or a free? You go, Verge. Move up. I think we need to get rid of Endo because we bought too many and need to get rid of weak links. No, I don't think so. I think we'd be too late in midfield if we did it because, I mean, Elliot might be going as well, you know? There's talks as well of Elliot being used in a make-weight for Newcastle deal. Which might suit Newcastle, really. It'll give him money a player and the chance to buy another player. Another striker. Oh, come on. It's a poor ball. We've hardly spent anything, so that's the difference. Exactly. I see that. I still have. I'm still seeing people on line already turning back to FSG out. The usual culprits. What a ball up over the top from Allison. Oh no, it's gone too long. Emily, thank you for the follow. Deck, thank you for the follow. Pumping name is long balls. It is. I think they were just hoping for Ekitike to knock it down because we've got that advantage there now with his height up front. Ashkid, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's lost by Ibu. That's poor. That's poor. Oh, go on, Ali. Well done, Ali. That's poor from Kanata there, man. Yeah. He's been awful. I don't know. Go on. Gakpo. Go on, Gakpo. Oh. Jones. The WIRTZ. WIRTZ. Ekitike. Jones. Ekitike. Oh, shit. I'm watching net spend. Yeah. Any person that turns around and says net spend doesn't mean this and it doesn't mean that doesn't know what they're talking about. Everything is inclusive. Besides, well, obviously there's agent fees, but that comes out of the cost. You know? Agent fees are always the same. They're not included because there's a balance of that last 30 or 30 million. Well, not even that. It's about 15 million. That's always put to the side for these kind of agency fees. Thank you for the follow. Will you? We better win, he says. Nothing can be worse than this calamity. No, we just haven't had the opportunity to get going yet. It's like to slow us down at the start. Drone, that's what most people are saying here, man. He was completely one-sided. We can take points off Gunners next week, definitely. Have the Mukuma, thank you for the follow. Jamil, thank you for the follow. Links, thank you for the follow. Gravenberch is back, yeah. Brian, thank you for the follow. Come on. They're just tucked in that midfield spot. But I trust Aaron, man. He's a tactical genius. Compared to Klopp, that was probably a weakness in Klopp's game when he was a manager. He's just inability to change formations or change tactics. When the game was going on, he would just hope for the best and hope that his pressing game would work with the 4-3-3. Even though he was addicted to 4-2-3-1. What a ball. In the middle. Here comes Salah. Salah. SZOBO. Back post, go on. Gakpo. Oh, Jesus. No, too far. We're starting to click, though. Aye. Mamadou, thank you for the follow. Start worrying that there's oh yeah, there's loads. I mean, Newcastle haven't done anything with this, and they're very slow in that build-up. You know, I know they're getting chances into crossing the balls into, but you know, every you have to realise, lads, for the first 15-18 minutes of this game, every time you got to the halfway line, the referee was blowing for a foul. Every single time. Oh, that's a foul. And he wasn't going to blow for that. Gravenberch, take a shot. Oh, yes! Get in! Ryan Gravenberch! Yes! What a goal! Get in! Great finish. Great finish. Get in. Delighted for Grav. And that's for Baby Jots. That is for Baby Jots. Boom. Oh, and it tucked it even tighter inside. Get in. He's back. Gravy, baby. Pope was... Grav picked the perfect spot to tuck it into. It's a great finish. Mr. Key, thank you for the follow. John Donovan, thank you for the follow. Muggy, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Yeah, lads, if you don't know, you'll find me on Twitch at Irish Spider Guy, on YouTube at the same for gaming, and for Spider LFC for the football. And then obviously you find me on TikTok if you're here for Spider LFC. You know you're not. Hanak, thank you for the follow, guys. Well done. WIRTZ, lovely layoff. Down to Salah. There goes WIRTZ. Oh, that's it. Newcastle panicking over. Grav. Szoboszlai. Jones. Completely against the run of play. Yes, but that's what champions do, man. When they haven't started well, they go and they score. How many times have we seen the dominant Manchester City sides or the dominant United sides having poor games, and then you're just like, oh, I just have to score it, you know? That's how all the other fans are feeling about us. They're like, ah, they have to score it. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm glad I didn't have a bet on the first goal scorer. Oh yeah, that's it. Ekatike is going to win that, is he? No, he didn't. Pope. Pressure on him, pressure on him. Oh yeah, he's just stuck that into Rose's head. Tabrese, thank you for the follow. Tabrese. Tabrashe. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Been over 12,000 view through the stream already. Oh, gifted. Ralph, thank you for the heart. Lads, I will set up the notifications. I'm just setting it. I was expecting to be in the new house by now. As we're waiting on that last... We're pretty much waiting on this last bid to come in. And once we do, we should accept it and then move on. WIRTZ. Is enough. There we go, Ali. Well done. Graham says, come on, 3-0. Take it. We take that, Graham. We'll take it. Oh, Jesus. Poor from WIRTZ. Jesus. Well done. Did you have a flutter? I didn't. I will do a bit more this season. Oh, give it out. SZOBO. Well done. SZOBO's played well against Gordon. He's just done the simple stuff. There's a brilliant ball in there from Elanga. None. Oh, you were asking Carl that way. Sorry, man. Ref Cam is talking to Salah. The size of burn to Salah when you're on that pitch. Ref Cam. Mo. That's it. I think a second right before half. That would be nice. Yeah. Keep it nice and quiet. I'm going to take this off now because sometimes this can be a bit bad. Look. Pew. Oh, yeah. Meg Bruno G. Oh, the referee's cam showing the goal. Oh, that's lovely. It's like one of those cameras you see in FIFA. You'd be like, that camera would never be there. He's gone. Oh. Don't stop slowing shit up, man. Come on. Great ball through, though. That's phenomenal. Ah, ref. Free. That's not a free, ref. Gordon just got fouled like that about 15 times. You blew it every single time. And then you gave nothing. Absolutely nothing there to WIRTZ. Energy, Candy, thank you for the follow. Right into the back. And I mean, Gordon throws his body at the fella. WIRTZ was actually tight to your man, and an actual lean would have just pushed him over, you know? Kabuka David, thank you for the follow. Nuts. Where's the social ninja chat now, Papa? It was popping up there, but it's not. Wait, it's not scrolling. Oh, yeah. That's it. Salah. That's a WIRTZ. Head up. Joanne Abson, thank you for the follow. Kedream. Was that a follow? No, it wasn't a follow. Something on you. If we've missed any followers, that's nice. Only 40 minutes into the game, there's been 65 new followers already, so thanks very much. And over 13,000 of you through the stream. With one present. Thank you very much, Ralph. Oh yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Gakpo. Look at Salah. Look at this. How is Jones not got onto that? Should be 2-0. Oh, Salah underhits the passes there about 5 times in the game, and this time he just overhit it. Oh, he shouldn't have dinked that. All he has to do is touch it. Oh, no, he couldn't. He wanted a side footed all day long, and Salah's fuming. He's like, oh, is that not in? You're right, Salah. That would have been toe poked in. Didn't Jones have something like that the last time, though? Then he missed like kind of almost a sitter and then scored that side-footed one into the top corner. Thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce that name. That's probably what it means. You don't know my name. Don't leave me inside yet. Don't leave me inside yet. Oh, that's it. Well done, SZOBO. Well done, SZOBO. That's gone out. Well done, SZOBO's been brilliant. Parisian, thank you for the follow. Reese back up, thank you for the follow. Let's have it, early days. Exactly, Graham. SZOBO's been great. Ibu was good early on. Bit iffy. Referee there. So I don't understand what the VAR. You keep saying VAR, but I don't understand what for. That's it. Trippier keeps getting done over the top, man. He reminds me of Trent in a way like that, and Lovren, where you just think he's going to head the ball and it's gone over his head. He just misjudges it all the time. Oh, yeah. Oh. Brilliant. Oh, Jones. Who scored? Gravenberch. Not a bot. Great goal, great finish. Well done, Jones. For me, even though SZOBO was playing well there, because of... Oh, yeah. Oh, ref. What? Ref. Man, that has to be a yellow card. Is he giving a yellow card? Yes, hey. Forgot I'm a bot sometimes. Moonlear Shifa, thank you for the follow. Immensely, thank you for the follow. Saga, thank you for the follow. First looks so nervous like Ian Rush when he first came. Yeah, he'll take off, man. He's still doing the right things, you know. Ooh, that's a kick up from Dan Byrne. It's a poor one. Le Retour de Marchant. Thank you for the follow. Tufi Kekwa? Keka? Can't pronounce that, dude. Thank you for the follow. So, for a while, just to give Jones a rest, I'd nearly put him right back. Stick SZOBO up. WIRTZ, switch him across to the left. Alright, Will. That's why, yeah, great goal indeed. Do you think you'll get Isak before? I think so. I hope so, man. I mean, what happened there? What's he going to do there? What's Kirkes there doing? Verge is injured. What's happened? We need to give Rio a run out. Kieran Collins says Manu is the best. Who's Manu? He's only just found his cards. I see this here now. Oh! Jesus, this is standing leg as well. He just, oh. Is he yellow? Yellow is right, I think. Man, you have to explain what Manu is. That's going to be just yellow. But it's just the boot down it. How Manu the best? They won feck all. He lost the Spurs in the final. Without that. Oh, he's got to go and check it. It could be the top studs. Yeah, I'm just looking at it there from the other angle, because one angle showed that you might have missed him a bit, then the other angle shows. But you know, idiots online will just show a picture. When people show pictures to say what a foul is, you're an idiot. He's off, I'd say, PJ. Yeah. You see. Oh, yeah. It's the speed, man. He didn't even go for the block, like. He went for the player. Look at this. Oh, yeah, that's straight onto the side of the... Oh, look, took the freaking stud straight. That's too dangerous. Whether or not it was flat on, or whether or not anything, it's too any millimeter, anywhere, and he would have broken his leg. Till, sure, thanks for the share. Till, Petrus, thank you for the follow. Straight through him, he did. That he went to take out the man there, lads. Gordon should get a medal, not a red card. He's gone. Straight through him. We had to watch. It was an idiot tackle. Lisa Jim says Gordon should get a medal, not a red card. Why is that, Lisa Jim? Why should he get a medal? Explain that. Anyway. 2025 mic technology I play. Yeah, it's good. I'd rather he'd show the card first and then explain his decision afterwards. Because then that'll stop the player from arguing with him. So, there you go. Come on now, lads. Hammer these. It was a red. Jeez, he busted Verge's sock and everything. Ik fit him where to watch. Just Google it, bud. That's all I can say to you. At least VVD is okay with the most important thing. Is the most important thing, yeah. Bonnie Bobby. You can't jump off the floor like that, man, and then make contact with studs. And, like, anything. If the bottom studs had caught him as well at the same time, could have broken his leg. Okay. Is Salah playing good? It's, to be honest with you, there was nothing much going on for the first half. You know, Newcastle were the better side for the first 25 minutes, although the referee was giving them a lot of fouls, like a lot of fouls. Anytime we were going to the halfway line, we do it. That could have been the end of WIRTZ's career if the foot was planted hard. Exactly, PJ. It's just, it's the intent is the problem. Oscar is gay. He's telling everybody he's gay. Welcome. Everybody's welcome here, Oscar. Don't worry. Dennis has spelled Liverpool wrong. Do you think Isak will happen to... I think, Gary, I think he will. Us go away, you kid. What? What? Chidmex. Thank you for the follow. How can you say that, Dennis? Yeah. You know, Dennis, can you tell me who you support first before I answer your thing? Tell me who you support when you're saying Liverpool there. Welcome for coming out and this each to their own. Yeah, it's that. Fire W. Fast 2 seasons, they boot shit out of every team. Yeah, pretty much. And I've seen some of these popping up here. You support Swansea, is it? Us go where you could. Swansea. Us go where you kid Swansea. Sorry, no man, I'm lost with that. So there was 2 minutes I didn't even put that up. It's probably going to get blown up now, yeah. Liverpool. Ball out to Salah. Oh. That's it. Half time, lads. Half time. What am I missing now, lads? Because some of these are popping up. I'm not seeing how many minutes each half, by the way? 45. But like, you know, you had to make a decision there on the red card. So, 2 seconds. I'm going to turn this off the stream a bit, and then bang it back up because some reason this is broken. This won't scroll for some reason. I don't even know where that's going. How many minutes each half? Half time. Yeah. Yup, the pool. That's what he says. Where will United finish this season? I actually said it because of the way they bought and stuff. I thought they might have finished 5th. I thought they might have jumped in those 10 places, but they've had a poor start. And it's the same old under Amorim. And they might end up coming good. But they're not starting Sheshko. So let's go Liverpool. I bet on them. Nice. So do you think Man U should continue their garage sale? I think that's the only thing they can do. Nobody wants to play from that's there currently. All of the Instagram boys, as they were called, all want out. Godfrey, thank you for the follow. Oh boy, thank you for the follow. Minge, thank you for the follow. And lads, you can call me Kev. I know the channel is called Spider LFC, but the name is Kev, just in case some of you are new. I should really just change the channel to my name, shouldn't I? And it's Fernando the next. You know, sometimes it's the same with Newcastle. I know we're the team that's buying Isak, but Isak doesn't want to be there. It's the same as Coutinho. Coutinho didn't want to be at Liverpool. Liverpool, like, alright, get rid of fans are like, get rid of him as long as we make money for him. That's the reason why people weren't too angry at Coutinho when he left, because he made us a lot of money and we built a whole new heritage out of that. By buying, you know, your Fabinho's, your Van Dijk's, your Alisson, your you know, we got well, Salah came in before that and Mane, but You know, that's what I did. I did. Gordon Ramsay got sent to the kitchen. Axel and Michael, thank you for the follow. But look, I think the same very poor start. Could have had 2 wins. They need to start just go and change formation tactics. All right, Kev. It's that 3-5-2 thing he's doing at the back. I don't know what he's playing at. Anyway, where was I? Oh, about United. Oh, praise love, thank you for the follow. A-Style, thank you for the follow. Omi Bees, thank you. King, thank you. 90 new followers in today's chat, lads. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. So, be right back. All right, Mark, no hassle, bud. It's a 3-4-2-1 he's doing. Yeah, it's pretty much. One is dropping back, don't he? Oh, yeah, Bruno Fernandes. Selling him. Doing the same thing is... We got rid of Coutinho, built that. There's a point now where Fernandes could still have a couple of good seasons in him. I just can't see where he's going to go except for Saudi or America, you know? Maybe... And China is not really buying players anymore. They tried to do what Saudi did, but Saudi's after like popping in and taking over now. Johnny Gee, thank you for the follow. Naz, thank you for the follow. We just need more goals. Yeah. Arsenal, thank you for the follow. In more ways than one. Head's absolutely gone. Whose head is? Never give up. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, it might benefit United to kind of maybe sell him, but I mean he's United's best player, so I find it weird. Up the Rebels, up the Pools to stand. Gordon rattled me. Yeah. Mugalu Mohammed, thank you for the follow. Roland, thank you for the follow. Voyani, thank you for the follow. They lose him demotion. Yeah, I think so as well. So they were very close to going down, lads. Only for Southampton and Leicester and Ipswich was so poor last season. United and Everton could have gone down. Playing games from my grab tab page helps support the stream and earns you points rewards. I know that's popping up. Go back to 4-4-2. Saudi still interested? Yeah. Look, there's teams. I think Spurs are going to be the surprise package of the season, and also Chelsea. I don't think City have done enough defensively. That's why they're going after Gahey now. But I don't think Gahey be smart enough to join City. Or dumb enough to join City. He'd be smart. They couple us. So, Emmanuel, thank you for the follow. Yes, Sifa, thank you for the follow. Jordi Aquino says Klopp is greater than Slot. I don't understand what he's trying to say. How is he greater than Slot? Slot's had 1 season. Klopp left us at the right time. His tactics were getting found out a bit. He was getting tired himself. I just think the emotion around the whole team was laboured, and Arna came in and used the same team plus a £10 million Chiesa and won the league. So defensively we've been better. Anyway, Klopp was written in Castle. Klopp, I don't understand that at all. United for the league. League 1, is it? Liverpool win 3-0. Hopefully, I take that. Declan, thank you for the follow. City, could you imagine United being relegated? Street parties. Yeah, it's been done before, you know. I think, isn't Arsenal the only team that's never been relegated now or something? Yeah. That's the Tottenham League fighters and Arsenal. So you're trying to say a little... Roma, thank you for the follow. Klopp built the foundation, but he knew his time was near wrecked at the end. Exactly, Declan. But even saying that, man, like it's very similar era as Shankly and Paisley, because look, like obviously Shankly didn't have, you know, Saudi owners to compare to, or people cheating. You know, look at that. Look at the scrape down the boot of Verge. Jeez, you could have torn the leg off him. Anyway, Liverpool killed their own. Jesus Christ, Tam, you're getting banned for life, kid. I'd like to know what you mean by that. Actually, no, I have to report that first. Because that's already been proven in a court of law, and that's called defamation right there. There you go. You'll see that straight away. Anyway. Oh, thanks for blocking them there, Mark. Anyway. Honda Pools is Kieran Cronin. Oh, you buy? Raymond, Ibrahim, thank you for the follow. User, thank you for the follow. Daddy Newman, thank you for the follow. Adabe. Michael Foley, haha, pure Cork you are. Tell you about it. Born and raised. Where are we here? 88, thank you for the follow. I think I'm up to date with that, right? I can catch up with the chat there now. How did your brother Andy's make it on in Liverpool last week to get your VIP section yet? Well, me and my brother haven't spoken in just over 5 years. We haven't spoken. So, what a footballer Ryan Barrock is. Well, yeah. And the fact that he's not even up to speed, I'd say. You know, fitness wise. Raymond, Gwananda Mohammed, thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce that. Nehi. Thank you for the follow. You're not on Twitch anymore. Kyle, I am, man. I'm on Twitch right now, live. But I'm just not doing the gaming side of things for a while until I move to the new house. I'm building a whole 2-story studio thing. So, over there. Kwame, thank you for the follow. Come on, the Reds, let's take a second half for the diagonally. Shanks tried to call the board's bluff, and the board grew sick of it. Yeah, but look, he was told to stay away from it. As he started getting a bit of dementia and stuff as he got older, man, he was told to stay away from the pitch and all, because he was coming in, still dictating what was happening, you know. And the lads were just like, you know, we have to do this the most subtle way possible. The greatest legend out of all of those eras was Ronnie Moran. Out of all of them, you know, he was the constant throughout all of that, throughout Fagan, throughout Paisley, throughout Shanks. And Danny Power, thank you for the follow. Hannah King, thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce that name. Thank you for the follow. Naf Kote, thank you for the follow. Ryan Grav is such a baller. Yes, he is, Francis. Actually, and Bill simply evolved the way. 19 trophies in 9 years hasn't been done since. I know Fergie was really, really good with United, but that kind of record is not beaten. That's why, you know, Paisley and Fergie are two of the best managers to ever hit the league. People will talk about what's it called? Wenger and Jose Mourinho, but none of them boys got anywhere near Paisley and Ferguson. None of them. And yeah, Mickey, thank you for the follow. Here are the Newcastle fans. Premier League is corrupt over red card. Do you know what now, Kieran? With the Newcastle fans, I haven't seen one Newcastle fan on Twitter or into that over the last 7 or 8 years. I've seen about 2 or 3 of them, max, including your man True Geordie and all of this, and 1 or 2 more. That's it. But I haven't seen Newcastle fans anywhere. No, they're everywhere. And all of a sudden, they hate everything Liverpool because we put a bid on their player. You know? And then they're listening to people with this free Isak stuff, and most of these lads are from south of the equator that don't know how to act about football and just say around. They treat football like a soap opera. And people are, actual English and Irish and whatever people that are fans of these clubs are paying attention to them. And it's stupid. Absolutely stupid. It's all fantasy. Patrick O'Donnell, thank you for the follow. Great finish from Grandma. All right, Dick. Right, cuz. Johannes Asmama, thank you for the follow. Patrick O'Donnell, thank you for the follow. That was a straight raid any day. Could have ended his career. You can see there's a fucking cut down the back. 2 cuts down the back. He's like, it's mesh. Thank you for the follow. Prophet, thank you for the follow. Matthew, thank you. Oh, share the live. Thank you, Matthew. Gunners, thank you for the follow. Gary, I'm trying to keep up with these follows here for a second now. Hi, William. You should do memberships. Sorry, I'd like to hear that. No, William, sorry. It was his fault. So, you know. So, anyway, Shankly is our clap. Yeah, Paisley is our slat. Exactly. Honda Glen Rovers, anyway. No, I'm in the PR6 man here. Okay, Ron, sorry. It's born and bred a PR6 man. I grew up with John Gardner, and Sean, the Halpines and all that were all just down the road from us. So, Omar and Boy, Actually, John Garner did that to my teeth. If you look at the front of my teeth, I have 2 click marks there that I can never get fully white. And it's because we had a fight one day and he hit me in the face with the Hurley, so then they had to be, because I could have been easy square then. Now we were all like that growing up, just kick the shit out of each other. Anyway, Omar and boy, thank you for the follow. Newcastle fans have completely lost their minds. It's just, they don't know how to act online, man. They don't know how to associations with big clubs like Liverpool and stuff like that. Not saying that they're not a big club, but just an elite club, and they're just putting themselves out there. And then there's more coming out of the woodwork that would never have spoken before. And the only reason that they're speaking now is because they won the League Cup. You would never hear a peep out of them right now if they hadn't won the League Cup. Mohammed, thank you for the follow. Dark Knight, thank you for the follow. Abdi, thank you for the follow. Chacha, are you showing the live game? No, sorry, Chacha. I just talk while you're watching it and I watch it. We just talk about it together. That's it. Jafar Musa Gulma, thank you for the follow. Hakimi Rove, hi, Liverpool is the best. It's the bestest of the bests. Delighted to see VVD smiling after the tackle. Yeah, you know, he knows Gordon's a Liverpool fan, and he knows that there's been kind of links between us recently, but I think Gordon just got overzealous and he judged it because he did kind of pull his legs back, but it still was studs up, you know. Hi, delighted to see VVD smiling. No, only commentary in here. Cormac Murphy, thank you for sharing the live. Judas Dunbat, thank you for the follow. Shehu, thank you for the follow. TI, thank you for the follow. Liberty, thank you for the follow. Jadide, thank you for the follow. Amandini, thank you for the follow. Garrett, harsh right car. Either way, Gareth, you know, if you see the marks on the back of VVD's legs and ripping through the sock, you know, it studs up. It wasn't a flat foot, but it was still enough to do damage. You could have torn the whole, you could have ripped the, kind of similar to, it was a Rooney a few years ago. You got the cut down when your man got the red card, similar to that, where the studs could have ripped through the skin, you know. Mahir, thank you for the follow. User, thank you for the follow. Well, there's Samuel. I'm a Liverpool fan from Somalia. Welcome, Dr. Dakane. Bring Rio on. I'd like to see him as well, Keelan. Red 100 red all day, every day. Gordon, Jordy, no. Maybe. Liverpool. Follow the life creator. Thank you, Liverpool. Sifush Limu, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Can't pronounce that. Maestro, thank you for the follow. Hussey, thank you for the follow. Dr. Ken, are you in the field? No, I'm not in the field. No. Ooh, let me get this now. It's about to start. Lads, the time is going to be on the same as me. You know what way it works if you're here before. Stick to the time with me. Do not celebrate in chat before I do. Or the mods will just ban you because they'll see it before I will. And that's why I'm catching up with follows now and stuff, lads. Barco, thank you for the follow. Down to 10 men, lad. They are screwed. Eagle and Dr. Gandhi, thank you for the follow. Mawada Malik, thank you for the follow. User, Declan Boom. Gakpo. Ekatika, yes, it's 2-0 straight away. 20 seconds into the second half. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Boom, says Declan. Uganda. Moses, whatever. Liverpool negative tactics. He says Liverpool negative tactics going 2-0 up in 20 seconds in. Uganda, says Moses. Sorry. Your grand Declan, don't worry, the mark isn't here yet. So I didn't see it until afterwards. I don't look at the chat when Liverpool are on the attack. What a star. Get in there. Abiche, thank you for the follow. Star Joe, thank you for the follow. No, lads, I'm going to catch up with all the other chats. This is hard work, lads. The busier the bloody channel gets, it's hard work keeping up. Brilliant finish. Share stream, tell your friends. Thank you, Cal. Are you going to do the Arsenal game? Are you going to the game? I'm not going to the game. I swapped the game out. Oh, praise love. Thank you for the heart. I just spotted that now. I'm so sorry. I don't have alerts. I have to kind of check it every so often. Slot missed the goal, did he? Wayne Felix, thank you for the follow. Oh, there's Mark. Star Joe. Do you think there will be 4 goals? If it's going on now. Oh, what's going on here? Everything's freezing. Corco, Ralph, thank you for sharing the live. Bollocks, you're ahead of me. Never mind. My fault. Oops. Yeah, there's something going on here. I know my thing as well. Let me just bang this on here. Can I just? What is that? Wrong one. Okay, there we go. So from 2, I'm actually behind where I'm supposed to be now. I need to pause that and get it right. So, I don't like to look at that. It's just like freezing for me. No, it's Yeah. Oh no, it's on the same. It's ahead. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. Yeah. Gumrish. Got a yellow card there. I'll share. Bruco Joe, thank you for the follow. Slot was just getting back here. Liverpool is. I haven't changed it yet, chat. Sorry. I haven't changed it. My bad. I was too busy celebrating that on my stream. Bloody. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, man. See, I know. I just didn't change it yet. What game are you watching? The Newcastle Liverpool game. Who is assisted Ekatike? Oh, that was it Gakpo? I think it was Gakpo. Asamoah Alex. Slashing. Slot was in the bag. Who scored a second? Ekatike Mukhtar. Briok Joe, thank you for the follow. Anzu Best. Jesus, thank you for the follow. Mocha Gurma, Michael Ochana, and Habi Trading, thank you for the follow. Right, lads, we just. Oh yeah, lads. If you look at the score stuff that I have here below, you can see that it's pop. I've got like this goal score underneath Ekatike with the goal. So, how's WIRTZ shocking? He's been linking up there brilliantly. Who floor? Remember, WIRTZ is overdoing stuff with lads missing in the team. Valid. What Jesus is. Oh, for your FPL. Oh no, I took him out of the FPL because I know for this until we get to Christmas, WIRTZ is not going to be. He's going to be just linking up a lot of play and stuff like that. No, yeah, I got rid of WIRTZ out of mine. Thanks. Yes, this is Mukhtar. 2-0. That's it. Okay. Still sticking 3-1. Me too. That's why I have it down there on the bottom. Oh yeah. Here goes. Oh, Sabaslai. Get in. Oh. Just ban that Carl dude on Facebook. Marx's Carl. Richard, thank you for the follow. Bizrat, thank you for the follow. Starroda, thank you for the follow. Benjatai, thank you for the follow. My time is off. Yeah, my time is behind on this stream instead of. Let me catch that up now. 11. 40. Yeah, same now. Alright. Cool. Kirkes. Benjatai, thank you for the follow. Kafando Oliver, thank you for the follow. Uncle John Chapati, thank you for the follow. Schnellement Sankussen, thank you for the follow. You said Jesus, thank you for the follow. I know, yeah. That's one only for the Irish. And would you believe I'm the most anti-religious person you will ever meet in your life? I have zero interest in it. 3-0 gets me a good return. I think it gets us all a good return, I think. I think they're there for the taking, to be honest with you. Abba Umar, thank you for the follow. Nation, thank you for the follow. Salah should come more into this game now, yeah. Ekatike lays it back. Sabaslai. Oh, no, there's a poor ball from Sabaslai. Mustafa Ndai, thank you for the follow. Njai, isn't Njai, is that's pronounced? Not Ndai. Well done, WIRTZ. Got back there well. Go on, Nelly. Boom. Up over the top. Chief 777, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, lads. Been over 18,000 of you in here. You can hear it now. Eddie Howe saying, keep it tight, don't concede early. I know. Hello, Senegal. Is that from Senegal, is it? Sorry. Go on, Mo. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. WIRTZ. Ekatike. Derek, thank you for the follow. They're losing the cool, yeah. Give you another penalty in this side, sir. Liverpool got this. Left G. Let's fucking go. Joelinton looks angry. Let's go. How can he say that? Play on words. Suhub Adalima, thank you for the follow. Newcastle getting frustrated, yeah. User, thank you for the follow. Summer Tonelli. Hurt his shoulder, did he? If they lose Tonelli, they're screwed. Lads, how cringe are Arsenal fans as well lately? Taking the Chiesa song and then just throwing it onto some fella that hasn't even kicked the football for him yet. The Chiesa barely kicked the football for us. But at least he kicked the football. It's just every season, oh man, Arsenal fans are just stealing Liverpool songs. They stole the Firmino song. I will now take a 3-0 instead of a 3-1. Yeah, I'll be the same, Mark. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, when he felt that. Look at that. Cut down the leg and everything. So stupid, Kev. Can't they get the notes? No, they can't. It's like Chelsea fans. Chelsea are just Chelsea. And then the odd ones that nobody understands. But I used to admit that they sing nowhere near the ground because they need to be around other people that know the song first. Anyway, could be more. Ugena Abdallah, thank you for the follow. Mehdi Bohaba, the 200 follower tonight. Thank you. Belo, thank you for the follow. Did you bet in this game, bro? I didn't, Dan. I didn't, bud. Not this time. Oh, it's whatever way he landed on the rollover. MPD, thank you for the follow. We time. That's a goal incoming, lads. Once Carl goes to the Jacks, there's a goal. Monica, Ireland. Thank you for the follow. Killian Teven, thank you for the follow. Star Josh, hi. Hi to yourself. Let's go. Nice clearance from Ibu there. Federico is here to win. That's why Carl asked if you were going next Sunday before the chat. He did, didn't he? I'm not. I was saying something. I did say it to him, didn't I? I did. I said I was meant to go over, but I'm not going over now until the one of the Champions League games. 3-0, 20 to go, yeah. Therefore, Dabina, thank you for the follow. 3-0, 20 to 1, is that what it is? Oh, I just tried to read that. Thought that's a come, but it was 2-1. William Sikate, thank you for the follow. Follow, thank you for the follow. That's it. Nice clearance. Oh, it's a goal. Newcastle, Gimmerich. That's that 3-1 in, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I said that I was swapping games after swapping games out. I was meant to be going to Bournemouth, but I swapped that with because I had a gig. So I swapped that with one of the lads and I took the Champions League game. Morada, thank you for the follow. Ablok Couture, thank you for the follow. Coach Deda, thank you for the follow. Carl, I blame you for that goal. Actually, yeah, Carl left and they scored. Carl, come back. That's alright. Relax. And Kirkus, Ref, foul. That'll be a foul. That'll be a foul right there. Jaya D, thank you for the follow. Kirkis. Jones. Sebastian's free there. Looking for Sebastian. Sebastian was completely free there. It was a soft goal. Love it on the outside. He's going to head it back. Where's Declan? Yeah. Aslim Wapatu, thank you for the follow. Free head on the back now. Who's on that back post there for that? Well done, Kanata. Can you move some on the screen, please? We'd enjoy the game, please. Watch this. There is that. Thank you for the follow. Etunalu Lua, thank you for the follow. Nalis Uganda, thank you for the follow. 3-1, so did lots of us. Yeah. There you go. WIRTZ. Oh. Don't give him the line up the line. Don't give him up the line. Well done, Verge. Well done. Oh, that's it. Gone off that way. It's brilliant from Verge. Brilliant. Yeah, that was weird, Spencer from Kirk, is alright. Talk about WIRTZ and he's doing nothing. What do you mean he's doing nothing? He's looking to play pretty well. It's only when he's isolated alone that he's getting caught out. I think he needs to switch to one side. I think Jones needs to go off. I think Bradley needs to come on and Sebastian needs to move up to where WIRTZ is now. And then I think we got a great balance there. As Liverpool 2 to Newcastle, Kirkers will concede a pen and then Newcastle will score. Is what Nguyen says. Thank you for the follow. Liverpool fan. Yeah. I was saying 3-1, but because normally Newcastle score first against us. Ibu. Joseph, thank you for the follow. Eric, thank you for the follow. Israel, thank you for the follow. Moose, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Ekatike, too easy for them. It was an easy goal. Oh, Jesus, that's nothing. Just a flailing arm. Shane Sexton, thank you for the follow. That's embarrassing. He came from the German league into the EPL. That is played at a faster rate. That's all it is, yeah. Let's do 3-1, yeah. That's the second Arsenal that followed me tonight, or is it the same fella? Spencer hopefully won't do that again. Learn from his mistakes, probably could get away with it playing at Bournemouth, yeah. At all. Kieran O'Connor, how are you? I'm fine, bud. You? Oh, Jesus. Gravenberch. Enduman Moguez, thank you for the follow. Amouge Boosh. Prince S. Kinessi, thank you for the follow. Kinessi. Edward O'Carter, thank you for the follow. Good, I'm on the road to recovery. Recovery from what? It's out. It's already out. Yeah. Bring on Rio. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I think we need a kind of a runner, to be honest with you. Newcastle are just throwing themselves around. I wonder if it'll end the game with 10 men. I wonder if they will end the game with 10 men. Yeah. Even more. I got a foot operation. Alright. Well, what happened, yeah? Jordan Gang. Thank you for the follow. 30. Oh, well done, Ali. Jesus, get that out, get that out, get that out. Well done, Ali, again. That was weird. 35. Well done, Ibu. Jordan Gang says Newcastle all the way. All the way where? Football gone soft, VAR and money has ruined football. Has it? Foot realignment. Jesus. Get you feeling better. That's just pouring over versus 10 minutes. No, we're on this 10-minute period that Liverpool are always on, where we just kind of chillax a bit, take the foot off, and then we kind of go for it from 75 on again. Let's FC play now here. You support Manchester United. Okay. So wouldn't you want Newcastle to lose, considering you're not going to get anywhere near the Premier League? And you'd want to go for a Champions League spot? If anything, this win benefits you. Or are you one of the deluded ones that think you're getting anywhere near the league this season? That's it. Sebastian's moving. There's go Salah. Ooh. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? And yeah. Alex says it'll be 2-2 in the 73 minutes. What channel is it on? Sky Sports Premier League. Lamb of Divine Jesus. Okay. Kind of tracking job for humans. Were you pulling to one side? I'm lost now. Balance doesn't seem to be there in the first two games. Good for new players, but we're not comfortable. Look, they said, yeah. Maguire Gring. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, but you think of it last season when we got the win against Ipswich Town, you know? We struggled in that one for the first bit as well. We came back. We did the same with Bournemouth. The same as it went on. If you remember as well, we lost to Nottingham Forest in our fourth game. And then went on. Oh, yeah. Once it just... It's not... Don't jump in, Carcass. Jesus. Go on, Liverpool says Carl. Yeah, they will be for a couple of minutes. We're just on a breather. Liverpool do this kind of stuff for about 10-minute periods in games. 8 to 10 minutes. Do it now. That's a dive. Yeah. Right, I think we're just taking a breather and we're just going to put the foot on the gas there now. Next few minutes. What happened there? Cash print, thank you for the follow. Well done. That's not a foul, ref. He's holding onto the ball on the floor. Well done. Ekatike, going to keep it in. Oh, he didn't. Unlucky. Kaz, thank you for the follow. About to ignite LFC. Yeah. Oh, great block from WIRTZ. He's the front man forward and he blocked. Oh, WIRTZ was on his heels after blocking that. How are Liverpool playing? Great up until the last 2 or 3 minutes. Where Liverpool or Newcastle took over, well, since about the 63rd minute. But no, Liverpool are putting the pressure back on again. Yeah, it was 5 minutes, actually, it says here on the stats. So I gave him more credit. And Red starts yourself out. Boubacar, thank you for the follow. There's Verge. Straight through the middle. Great ball. Gravenberch. Salah. Unlucky. It's a great run from Sabasly. Inside to Jones. Ezzy. Thank you for the follow. Joseph Love, thank you for the follow. There's Gakpo. Chip of the back post. It'll be slow going till our new guys are settled. Exactly. Because just Jean Romain says he thinks it's going to be 3-1 to Liverpool. I said the same thing. Down there. The Papa Sugar, I think free Isak. I don't know that. I wouldn't jump on that bandwagon. I kind of respect other clubs until the deal is done. But you're only arguing with Saudi owners there. They'll have to do that. They're going to be just living with an expensive player sitting on the bench who won't reintegrate. If he doesn't, they won't let him go in January. Bring Gerrard out for fuck's sake. There we go. Salah is piss poor tonight, but you know he still can do something for that. Exactly. I would put Rio on, maybe Leone as well. Maybe. Good shout, actually. Ali. Oh, that's it. Newcastle putting this press on. They're taking risks. Kirk is inside. WIRTZ taking up beautiful space. Outside. The Sabasly. Salah. More Salah. Think to the back post. Oh, Gakpo nearly trapped it. Sammy Zuri Mesh, thank you for the follow. I bet on both teams to score. Oh, nice. Let's see Chiesa get at least 15 to 20 minutes. His choices there, Shane, yeah. I thought Leone might have started tonight. No, he'll be edged in. Rio on. Let's dominate. Yeah. Chibanda, thank you for the follow. Brooke Kyo, thank you for the follow. Oh, share the live. Thank you for sharing the live. Thought you followed. Liverpool all the way, yeah. Tapiwa, thank you for the follow. Michelle says Liverpool all the way. Ken, thank you for the follow. Oh, lucky. I can take you so smooth with those touches on knee. Kintu Martin. I take it that's Martin Kintu. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Somebody followed and then unfollowed. I was just about to shout out 242 followers on tonight's stream, which is great. A great amount of followers. And yeah, this is not a game for Rio to be broken up. Early doors, but I think it's starting to settle now a small bit. Go on, Sabasly's all that time. LFC forever, Shea says. Pina Colada says Liverpool battle incoming. Would you support, Kyle? Data Destiny. Don't want to see Endo right back. No, Bradley's on the bench. You can give him a few minutes, give him some match fitness. Liverpool are controlling it here, Dave. Juin confirm it here. Thank you for the follow. Just a reminder to new people in the stream, don't post any goals till Spiders reacted or you will be banned. Yeah. 3 goals, 3 games. What else does he possess? Exactly. Exactly, Graham. Liverpool fan is never an easy watch. At the start of seasons, yeah. At the end of seasons too, sometimes. The fact that we haven't been anywhere near the 100% and we're still winning this game is something. Remember, we were 1-0 up already. And the fact that Gordon wasn't there at the first 20 seconds of the second half had nothing to do with that second goal anyway, because that would have happened anyway. Laurent, thank you for the follow. Game, thank you for the follow. Gravenberch has to do better there. Yeah. Oh, no. Jesus, he has to go right there, man. Well done, Grav. That's nothing. What? He's got cramp there, man. I don't know how he's gotten a free kick there. He went over with cramp. Yeah, Gravenberch has to do better there. Oh, Kyle, I don't answer questions, dude, until I know the person that I'm talking to and what team they support. So if you want to know my thoughts, you let me know who you support, and then I know how to work with you. Didn't work out too well against Bournemouth when you did that. Yeah. One dude, thank you for the follow. That's our only saving grace because we're nowhere near that. Yeah, exactly. Kicking later. Baker, thank you for the follow. We aren't up to scratch yet. For your sins. Okay. So how can you say that Liverpool are battling anything? It makes no sense. I have a post there. I'll have to show it here somewhere. I might pop it up in a minute. And I called everything that was going... In 2013, I called everything that was going to happen to United for the next 15 years. And I've been 100% right. Yeah, defending is off at the moment, yeah. Lots of new players into it. Exactly. Liverpool says MACCA, especially this early in the season. Yeah. It's always edgy, lads. Fancy a beer kid? No, no beers here. No beers here. Zach, thank you for the follow. God help me, he says, please, third goal. Corn beef Keith. Thank you for the follow. Joe Linton going off it. I told you that wasn't a foul. He got a strain there and he fell over, and then the referee blew the whistle for a foul. I think it's about the right time now for subs. Spencer says, please subs. 3 games, another international break. We saw it happen in Big Up. I hate the early international break, man. I hate it. That's what happened to us the last time we had an international break, came back and lost 1-0 to Forest after hammering United 3-0. Luke Easy says Canate for the 3-1 goal. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that for Suarez. Subs 10 minutes ago. Yeah. How did the All Ireland go, lad? I don't know, dude. I don't follow GA yet. I have no interest in it whatsoever. I backfired on you a small bit there, didn't it? That means we play Leeds before. Yeah, it's hard to swallow them breaks, praying for no injuries. That's the game I'm over for this season. It's only I'm over New Year's for Liverpool Leeds. Ireland are rubbish. No, the All Ireland is the counties playing each other in hurling and football. I haven't been into it for donkey's years. Had to swallow them breaks, praying for no injuries. Mr. Matiana, thank you for the follow. Salah needs to score. I'm going to lose FPL. Oh, it's a steal, brain. Whoa. Go on. Take him on. George. Really, come on. Counter. Switch it. George, release it. Look at that Katike. George, release it. Oh, you mug. That's all Curtis Jones there now. That's weird. Again, too long holding on to the ball. Way too long holding on to the ball. Something wrong with Shearer. Oh, hang on now. What's going on with Fabian Shearer? Mario de Silva Gustava, thank you for the follow. Newcastle player with 10 player Liverpool. Why they give space? for the counter attack. If you go all fully defensive, Kieran O'Connor, thank you for that heart. I only spotted it now. Newcastle player with 10 player Liverpool. Where do they give space for counter attacks? Andy JC followed. Kakri, thank you for the follow. Omar, thank you for the follow. Is it time for Rio? I think it was time for Rio 10 minutes ago. Beans on toast, thank you for sharing. We need more goal, more than 2. We need 3 points. God help me. Kevin Lowe, cricket and football. Cricket can bite my left nutsack. Terrible sport. That's okay, Cal. We still accept you. The game's mixed in for around the season. Stupid, yeah. And you Vip, thank you for the follow. Amir, thank you for the follow. The Jeef, thank you for the follow. Zedo, thank you for the follow. And the Farmer, thank you for the follow. I don't see the obsession with Jones always holds exactly too long a diagonal or back ball every time. People go on about his passing of 90% and all of that, but the majority of times it's a cross and back. It's the same as what people were complaining about Hendo and the years that he had off seasons there, you know. It's the same thing. Abraham Mewali, thank you for the follow. Hope he makes a toll of me. There you go. Oh, what? That was absolutely nothing. Why was Bruno down for that long there? That was absolutely nothing. To see when 11 score. Oh, when Salah scores. Yeah. Subs coming on, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Bradley and Chiesa. So that would be either Szoboszlai moving forward and Jones coming off. I would take Jones off at this stage. I would move Szoboszlai forward. There's pointless taking him off. He's a workhorse. Bradley's going to go right back. And I'd move WIRTZ over to the left. He might even take WIRTZ off to move Szoboszlai into that position. There's a number of opportunities, a number of things we can do. Yeah, there's WIRTZ. Okay. So WIRTZ is going to come off for Bradley. Szoboszlai is going to move over. And it's like a TK for Chiesa. So rest in the boys. Well done. You controlled that midfield well tonight when we were in control. Barry O'Sullivan's Isak there? No, not that I see. I don't think he's in the stadium at all. So I must have shook the TV while he's injured. Exactly, Declan. Not in the team at least, yeah, exactly. No, I really wonder why it's not on all year round. Stuff's coming on. Is it in the bag for Liverpool in it? It's fucking good. Hopefully. 70, it's at the 88th minute there now, 81st minute now we're going into. So, Chiesa, man. Jesus, no. It's Ramsey, is it? Burn. Do deliveramento. I said, tuck it outside. Oh, well done. Oh, the foul. Salah should have gone off. I sometimes think they don't like to take out. No, I think that's, you don't take Salah off if he's still fit and he's still able to score a goal. Like if he's all over the shop and he's having terrible nights and he's hurting people, he's on a yellow card. Love Chiesa to net one again. Exactly. I'd love it as well, Declan, to be honest with you. Ambrose the Great. Do I just call you Declan or is it Decalene? Ambrose. Family love. Thank you for the follow. Can't pronounce that name, but I think the last one is Mohammed Sabit. Thank you for the follow. Sarah, thank you for sharing the live. There you go, Ibu. You go inside. Salah. Yeah, you can turn it up anytime Salah stays on no matter what. Maybe, yeah. But, you know, there's still a time where you give him a rest for like really hammering teams. There's Verge. God, long ball. Watch Salah's run. Yeah. No, Ibu. Down the line. That's it. The spaces are opening up there now. There's Szoboszlai. Maybe even no player should be unusable. Yeah. Yeah. Kanate. Bradley. Fresh legs. If we were just comfortable now, just popping the ball around. Ooh, Brads. How you doing, bye? Vincent, thank you for the follow. Oof. Makasha, thank you for the follow. Tore, thank you for the follow. Come on, block him down. Ooh, well done. Please get a goal if we'll make it an easy watch. Yeah. Mabby Bay, thank you for the follow. Oh, Shearing. Sorry, I didn't see the follow. I get mixed up between them. They all look the same on this. Oof, just his foot there. NM, thank you for the follow. Solomon, Ethiopia, and Liverpool. Welcome, Solomon. We never make it easy, do we, Carl? We do not. We never do. Over 24,000 if you came through on TikTok, lads. Appreciate that. 271 followers. Go on, Federico. Ah. I need a pee, but I'm not bloody good. Yeah, don't you move, Cal. 7 minutes to hold that out. Oh, yeah. There you go. Right, let's push it out. Push it out. Out you get. Well done, Brads. The Brads changed his number. He did, didn't he? To 12. I just realised that. Thank you for sharing the live. Mohammed bet quite a lot. Thank you. Mark Normally Liverpool score. Oh, can relax down on the old shares, Mohammed's bet. Thank you. Mark first time in opposition scored. Yeah. Who do you think is win the Premier League? Liverpool. Lucas. I have to bet on our own team, especially in how we've improved. Arthur Sag, thank you for the follow. Who was your man of the match? For me, it's SZOBO. Oh, yeah, I think for me it's SZOBO. He's played so well at right back, like so well. Roddy Bailey 1982. Should alive. Nima, thank you for the follow. Oh, Faye, thank you for the follow. Mohammed Zabet, can you cancel with the share on the lives there, please? You only need to do it once, and it works that way, but if you don't mind. Ryan's played a good game. Yeah, Ryan's had a good game as well. Yeah, you could go between them. What's that? Can't take a chance. Too many beers now. You drinking back again, Carl? Back in the old. Oh, shit, I was on Shiro. Oil yourself up. What? Verge. Well, it's just nobody, is there? That's it. That's it. Well done. Come on. Brilliant. Bradley's away here. Look at Jones. More. Bradley. Oh, come on. Jesus. I'm with the back. That's not a foul, ref. Ah, come on, that's not a foul. You gave a yellow card for that. As if we have more money than Newcastle. Well, not in the bank, but in financial fair play we do. It happens when you buy a lot of players and then don't sell them for much. Definitely Liverpool. Where's this? Gordon, man of the match. Yeah, definitely for Liverpool, yeah. Oh, Conor Bradley's on about 5 minutes yellow card. Alright, thank you for the follow, Silver. Thank you for the follow, Zono Adama. Kadir Jamal, thank you for the follow. Oh, no! Shit, 2-2. No, 2-2. Poor defending there. Poor defending. Poor defending. Is he onside, yeah? Right. 256. Set tempo, follow the... Thank you for the follow. That's poor from Kanate. It was Dan Bourne, was it? Dan Bourne with Don Kanate. You see... It is embarrassing. Oh, it was unlucky. It was a good goal. It was unlucky. Why no, lads? Yeah, that's why I was asking the same question as well. Why are we out that far? I don't like the highlight. Is that Rio coming on? Looks like it. Jonah Absamad, thank you for the follow. Jim more about us than themselves as Newcastle United and Arsenal lads. Did they? I never pay him any attention. 4K funny. What the hell happened? Just a ball over the top. Awkward bounce. Come on. Go on. Salah. Oh. They're going to be nervous at the back now as well after getting back. Come on. Oh. The BALON, yeah, no. You can't be talking about WIRTZ 2 games into the season, lad. He played okay for us. I did say what happened. He was linking up the play well. He was winning the ball back well. Just because he was isolated a couple of times, it's not on him, it's on the rest of the team. Eric, thank you for the follow. I'm glad Salah, no, yeah, exactly. Ib said thank you for the follow. Abbas said thank you for the follow. I wonder how many minutes are going to be added on in this. Rexford, thank you for the follow. Alizar, thank you for the follow. 11 minutes. Jesus. 11 minutes. Solomon, thank you for the follow. Well done, clearance. 11 minutes added on. Come on. Unreal, isn't it? It's nuts. Could do with a Federico 3-2 now, couldn't we? Longer, yeah, it was. Still fucking 11 minutes to go in this game. Alan, thank you for the follow. Katie Lynn, thank you. Liverpool for life, she said. Absolutely. Exactly then. You just have to get the head balance there now. That was a weird bounce there, man. I caught him. Wakajira. Wakajira. Aviam. Thank you for the follow. Camus, thank you for the follow. Oh, well done, Ali. Jesus Christ. PJ Johnson, thank you. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Man. The pool. Arbs, thank you for the follow. Near the corner. I'm roasting hell. This fan thing is just not on heat in this room and the window's opened. The PC just heats up this room something fierce. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce those names. Jad something. Park something. Ross Reardon, thank you for the follow. DG, thank you for the follow. Cash Fair, thank you for the live. Connor here. Oh, just getting the head around it. That's it. Out it goes. Stop him. Well done. I know, lads. Well done, Verge. Well done, what? Come on. Fuck's sake. Paul Bognan, thank you for the follow. David, thank you for the follow. Ego, thank you for the follow. Castahan, thank you for the follow. Come on, lads, press. It's clearance. So 2 and 3-2, sorry. Yeah. That'd be great. Be good. It's the control is what's needed. That's the problem. There's another 6 minutes to go on this. User, thank you for the follow. You start getting control, no man, and pushing them back. Come on, the pool, cash purses. Yeah, I know. So we're getting that balance after that goal. You see, we've just, and with the substitutions, we haven't hit the balance yet. Well done. Done. Oh, yeah, it's a free out. Come on now, push up on him. There we go. Elliot and Ingomore coming on. Gakpo going off, that's a good call. Jones going off, that's a good call. Come on, Rio. One Zenga, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we were hot and cold, FTiano. We're still getting that balance right with the new boys, that's all it is. But the fact that it's, you know, we're away from home at Newcastle. And it's 2-2, I know we were 2-0 up. And it's a 10 men, but still. It's a bad outcome. It's bad defensively, man. We need that defensive cover unit. We need Gahey in there, I think. Yeah. Go on, Rio. Well done. Oh, another foul, no? I love Elliot coming on, yeah. Please, someone score. Also, thank you for the follow. Let's go. Ibu. Abdul, thank you for the follow. It's been 310 followers on tonight's stream, lads. Thanks very much. 311, make that. Can't stand Joey Barton. Yeah. I used to dope him. Daddy. Absolute fucking peghead. He looks like it at the moment, Daddy. He looks a bit leggy. I'd get Gahey in, to be honest with you. I think if Gahey comes in, I think he takes Konaté's place anyway. Regardless. I would have left Ekatike and though, man. I think if Leone is able to step up now, he even has a chance. He's a really good player, man. Oh, step up, Gwen. That's it. Ah. Tony News, thank you for the follow. I have Nunes on the stage. Yeah. Thank you. Alex says the 2-2 is the score. Yep. We need another centre back, 100%. 100%. If Konaté keeps playing this way as well, we need two. It's the pressure on the wall, lads. Deeb, thank you for the follow. Prophet, thank you for sharing. Shane, thank you for the follow. Ebenezer, thank you for the follow. Let's go. Come on, lads. Samaria. That'd be a bad sign, yeah. But he's only just have to be made captain at Brentford. I don't think he'll move now. Have any shots since yeah, I don't remember it. I think he came off. No. Say it, well done. The extra man outside, there you are. KSI inside. Brilliant! In the 100 minutes! Woo! Get in! Rio Ngamoa! Woo-hoo-hoo! Jesus, lad. Brilliant from Sabazlai leaving that there. What a finish! Get in! Get in! Rio Ngamoa, how do you do to me? Jesus, Cody Gakpo, your place is up for grabs, kid. That brilliant football. The football was outstanding. Dummy, brilliant. Ngamoa, outstanding. What a finish. What a finish. Never give up, lads. That's why I was calm. That's why I was calm. Take that. Anyway, where are you? Come on, Liverpool. Still crap though. If you're winning games while not playing the best, that's a sign of champions. It's Rio and the rest is history. Told you Rio needs more time. Exactly, Graham. Wow. Follow. Thank you for the GG. That, yeah. Yes, boys. Keep your defense strong. Exactly. Yes, greeting from Holland. Nuchen in the Kuchen, Kunhan. That's what Rio's doing later. Feyenoord. Brilliant. Who scored there? Rio Ngamoa, Luke. Oh, what's going on? Whoa! He just threw somebody. What was that? Dan Bourne just flung somebody. Yeah. Can't act like that, like. At the news, get in there. Haha. Follow the live creator. Thank you, Gabriel. At T. Cats. Thank you for the follow. How's it a lucky win? Wahawahu Salomon Ethiopia. Thank you, Salomon. Hussein, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the live. Thank you, Mr. Keith. Thank you for being here, lad. Whatever, Don. Oh, That's it. It's going to be a corner, anyhow. Jesus, lads. We're a minute over time, referee. Blow the bloody whistle. Not over yet, Chelsea. Rambo, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Lads, I love pronouncing names for people that just have random consonants together. Has to be time, for fuck's sake. Miracle, thank you for the follow. Joseph, thank you for the follow. Pope up, is he? Oh, brilliant clearance from Verge. And ref, that's got to be it. That's 2 minutes over. 30 minutes. That's it. That's it. But Hanu. What's this? Why are they fighting? What is he fighting for? That Gallagher music. We predicting getting Gahey and Isak over the line. I think so. Big 3 points. Ross O'Riordan says, yes, great show, thanks. Nice one, Andrew, appreciate it, man. Yeah, so lads, I'm here for most. If I'm not over for the games, because if you don't know, I have 3 hospitality season tickets and I share them with a couple of lads. They're all in my name. But we 2 seconds, buddy. There it goes! Get in! Well done, Rio. On the pitch in a matter of minutes, man. He caused an absolute mayhem. Good sesh, lad. Good sesh, is what they said. Oh my God, whistle. Lads, that's what champions do. They go away and against the odds, 2-0 up, 2-2, and still go on to win it. You know what I mean? That's what champions are meant to do. 28,000 of you through this chat tonight, lads. User, thank you for the follow. Then thank you for the follow. Strikers doing their job exactly. Dutch media says Isak can only go to Liverpool after this game. A demand from Newcastle. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on around that. They just don't want him playing against them. It would just be a nightmare. Commander says you got lucky. How do we get lucky? How do we get lucky? When teams win games, do they only get lucky? You get lucky if a ball, if you're kicking a ball out for a goal kick or something to try and clear it and it bounces off a fella and goes over the keeper. That's lucky. You don't get lucky by going up the other side of the pitch, passing the amount of passes that you do, and then finish them off in the back of the net. That was a fantastic goal. Points are points, exactly. Max says. Valeriano Rax, thank you for the follow. Salif, thank you for the follow. Delighted for Rio and Gomorrah. Newcastle away. It's one of the toughest games of the season, Rambo. It's one of the tough. HB10 says nice Scouse accent. Well, you do know that the Scouse accent comes from the fact that Liverpool is 96% Irish descendancy, right? So yeah, the Scouse accent comes from it literally means Spanish Irish. Scottish Spanish Irish is what it means. So yeah. Just I thought I'd entertain you there a small bit. Ibrahima, thank you for the follow. No way you will win the league. Why? We lost to Forest 1-0 in the 4th game of the season last season. The fact that we're still not at the races and winning games should tell you something else. It's the 2nd game of the season. Who'd you support, Commander? Abaka Masso, thank you for the follow. A long way to go yet. Bangako, thank you for the follow. Look, that these lads just crying now. Yeah. Twitter's going to be a nightmare for them, unless if they even turn up. Liverpool a major port, exactly. One love to our Scouts family from the low days, exactly. Jay Murta. Arsenal fans, you can cry now. I couldn't care less about Arsenal, to be honest with you. They're not playing tonight. Go to live studio, what's happening here? Oh, they want me to do this thing. Yeah, there you go. They're asking me to do that stuff. Take points from Arsenal next week? I think so. If we will not win the league, you played against 10 men for 45 minutes and fluked it. I don't think we fluked it. I think Newcastle United defended really well. They've got a good defence. And, we've often seen a team like Newcastle where we had 10 men we had 10 men and we go out to there and we were 1-0 down, and then the likes of Darwin Núñez comes on and wins it. Anything can happen in football, lad. You know? So the fact that we're not... Lads, when you come into the chat, please, if you're going to talk against Liverpool or whatever, please let the people know in the chat who you support. because that gives a big inclination of what your narratives are. Rest in paradise on number 20, exactly. Oh my god, when will it end? Fisher, thank you for the follow. Well said. Peterborough, okay. Right. So why do you care about the Premier League? Begins today. Chelsea, Afrosis, welcome. We normally have a few Chelsea boys popping in here. Exactly. That's the whole. This is what I'm saying. This is how champions do it. Away from home. You know, not. You know, we just reset this, set that up, turn that off, and go bang bang, bang bang bang. Okay. I know I should leave the score up there just for the context of while the stream is on. Rio's said, yeah. Talk is cheap, but 3 points is real. Got it. Did the same last week against Bournemouth. Smash and grab, that's what champions do to get in. Exactly. Apollo. Thank you for the follow. We seriously need to improve the performance. That wasn't or won't be good enough. I get it, FDNO, but we were similar in the last few seasons. You know, we're still getting wins across the line. That's the thing. Everything can't be you know, rosy all the time where you're just hammering teams left, right and centre. Teams aren't going to do that. We're going to have to build the new players that are in there whilst trying to get the results at the same time. And we have to keep that mindset about it. You can't just go in and just say, oh yeah, we bought this fella for such and such millions and then bought this fella for such and such millions, and then expect to say, oh yeah, well, Chelsea, thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. Chelsea Hendrick, is it? Thank you. I only seen him now. I didn't see him pop up. My bad. We can't expect to just think we're going to walk these things, you know? It's just not happening. Not happening at all. They're just going to have to be embedded in. And the fact now that we've got, you know, Bournemouth out of the way early, we got Newcastle away out of the way early, we're going to have Arsenal out of the way at home, you know? Okay, Kieran, thank you as well for the hearts and the, I don't know what that is. What's that? It's saxophone? Thank you though. I don't know what those are. As I really don't. Be good testing against Arsenal. Bring on Arsenal. This is Emil Hacko. Thank you. It's the points and the win that matters. Exactly. Our team will improve. It's early days. Last week away from home, Arsenal got a result against United, and that was called a shambles. Mad agenda, isn't it? Arsenal played poor last week and won a game, and that's what's important. You know, United were the better side against Arsenal last week, but Arsenal won. Just, you know, that's the way you look at it. It's the points and the win that matters. You could test against it. I think so as well, Fish. Amy Joy, thank you for the follow. A win is a win. Exactly, quiet man. Kirube. Another lucky, not deserved win. Tell me other not lucky, deserved wins. Leave us know there, Kev, in the chat, will you? Cheers. I'd love to know which other lucky, not deserved wins we got. And also let us know who you support. His name is Rio. His name is Rio and he scores against the tune. from 2-0 to 2-all. Oh, I'll have to finish that off. I'll find a way to finish that off. What a night, says Nuruddin Aski. Musa, thank you for the follow. Finally, how did that last that long? I don't know, Ben. I don't know. Live game. Okay. Quiet man, yeah. We won. Exactly, Harty. Very emotional from United. Reds did well to navigate that environment. Exactly, Babs. It's, you know, there was the tension before the game. Everything to do with Isak, everything to do with the clubs. Liverpool did well to get up. Gordon lost the head a small bit. Van Dijk didn't get angry at him. You know, but it was still a terrible foul. I don't know any team will win every game. No way. Abdaya. So look at the year that Arsenal did the invincible thing. They go on about it like it's anything, but it was like nearly all draws. They barely won games. Anyhow, Abdaya, thank you for the follow. User, thank you for the follow. Zoo is happy. Casa, thank you for the follow. 11 minutes from nowhere. What do you mean? They did the VAR checks on the red card. What you call it, Share was the one that caused most of the 11 minutes by getting brushed on the top of his head and then going down like he was after getting his skull broken. Need to be blaming the players that caused the 11 minutes. Liverpool didn't cause those 11 minutes. Newcastle did. Dwayne Brown, thank you for the follow. It was a struggle at the end. Yeah, it's a tough game. The defence was good in previous seasons. It's won us games, but our defence this year's a worry. I agree, FTN, but I think that they get much better as the season goes on. You know, I think they're always iffy at the start. Our defence, they're always that way. Yeah. Kanata needs replacement ASAP. Well, I think he needs competition anyway, definitely. And no better competition than Gahey. Say thing, thank you for the follow. Slot needs to stop with the dodgy substitutions. There's no need. That's 3 for 3 of dodgy changes. One of those changes just... Actually, 3 of those changes just linked up to pass around Newcastle, and then the other one slotted it into the back of the net. So I think the changes have been grand, Chris. And I get it, there was a bit of an iffy one last week, but this week was not much you could do about it. Taking Ekatiki off was probably the only bad choice. Liverpool fan here, Kirkus is too slow. I don't know, I think he's just getting up to the pace with the game, really. And he's not too... Kirkus was flying last season for Bournemouth. I just think he's just getting used to it. Lions, Harty says. Star boy, exactly, Rio. Mohammed, thank you for the follow. Kanate needs to go ASAP. Not about going, but at least given competition. Mustafa, thank you for the follow. Graham Turner, thank you for the follow. Congratulations for live family, or for Liverpool family, I suppose. Our defence needs to wake up, yeah. But we've been that way nearly every season, Mohammed, for the last few years. We do take a while to kind of gel the back line more than anything else. Our forward line is always nearly scoring in the first games of the season, and then they kind of, you see Diaz going quiet. Thank you for more of those thingies, Kieran. I don't know what they are, but thank you very much. Oh shit, these are skipping down. Mustafa, thank you for the follow. Congratulations, advance. Leone will be good. Bradley there too, yeah, exactly. Liverpool need to strengthen midfield. Was weak, plus a long ball over the top. Need a centre half. Yeah, that bouncing, but you know, in fairness, the one thing I will say about that scenario with Kanate is that he expected Dan Burn to kind of trap it instead of letting it bounce. And it was Dan Burn, the size of him. But yeah, still was down on Evo. He had a 50-50 game tonight. 50 bad, 50 good. Ryan Gamoa, exactly, Evan. He's a one-on-one man. Unbelievable. Congratulations from my new fan at Evan Ryan, guy, man. Yeah, exactly. Mate, I've lost my voice and I'm back to school tomorrow. Jesus. I'm not singing for the next couple of weeks, so I'm good. Leon, thank you for the follow. Zara there. Thank you for follow. That same Zara as on my friends. Rio. Yes, Io. Rio top class. Up the red says Io. And Chelsea couldn't keep him. Yeah, no. He knew where he was going to get game time. Champions says Io. Afraf. Thank you for the follow. Some 12-year-old. That's okay. If you're going to have a bit of banter, right? Don't be saying things like Liverpool and Liverpool or Man U shited or liver shit. It's so childish. It's unbelievable. Nobody takes... I'm telling you, from a man to you boys, not one person takes you seriously when it comes to football. Anybody who uses that kind of language, that kind of talking about how you say the teams, you know? There's different things where you say, if you want to be insulting, you say the Manx, or there's people say the Scouts or whatever like that. You would say it with a tone. That's how men speak. Alright? Just letting you know. This Liverpool and this liver shit and Man U shited and all this man shitty stuff and that. It's childish, lads. It's shit. It's bad banter. Get rid of it ASAP. Learn about football, learn about stats, and take the piss out of people with stats. Anyway, Rio was savage for a 16-year-old. He fairly shocked up. What? Yeah. Gary Kirkes needs to wake up. He's just getting used to the team, Gary. You know, he's just going to gel. Robbo came in like a house on fire when he first came in, but he was still, like, you know, stepping up in wrong places and doing whatever. It's just that because of his energy levels, that they're producing it in different ways. Kirk is just kind of like, oh, I need to do stuff. I need to. Once he calms down, he'll be grand. For sure needs to fix that defense though. Yeah, definitely. How are we looking now? Tough game, but typical Liverpool versus Newcastle game. What a winner! Unbelievable. We all love football. Leonie, thank you for sharing the live. Hassan Hussein, thank you for the follow. I knew Newcastle would lose without Isak. Yeah. I think the rest of us knew the same, but just didn't think it was going to be that hectic. You can't call Kirk as slow against Elanga. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even mention Elanga. Elanga's, you have no idea how fast Elanga is. Elanga and Gordon are two fastest players in the league. Frimpong is a super fast player, and he hasn't even run faster than those two boys this season. Asa, again, thank you for the follow. Mukhtar, thank you for the follow. Do you think you deserve that? I think that we went 2-0 up. We played well. I think we players that were gelling into new positions, and regardless of being 10 against 11, I think a couple of those positions were kind of found out in places. I think the substitutions came too late, but there's no way in any way, shape or form that we were out of that game where Newcastle had a great first 18 minutes. We took over that then for the rest of the half. Then we started like a bat out of hell. We gave them 10 minutes from 63 minutes, if I remember onwards. Well, it wasn't even that, till about 8 minutes. Till about like 69, 71st minute. Then we took over again. Then Newcastle had a good coming up to stoppage time and all that, obviously, when they scored. But I think it could have gone either way, to be honest with you. I think from where both teams played, they both deserved it. They both deserved a draw. And but I'm glad that we were the one that took the advantage and scored with it. What's the story with WIRTZ? Just gelling in, Jexy. You know, he was winning the ball back well, intercepting well today, linking up well. Just a couple of short passes off. I just think WIRTZ hasn't had a chance really to sit there with the proper midfield yet. You know, I think WIRTZ and McAllister and Gravenberch are in there, and none of them had a chance to play together yet. I think once that starts setting in there, and you see more of that 4-2-3-1 style, you're going to see a lot more out of WIRTZ. But because of these injuries that we have now at the moment, and the fact that we're not bringing in the striker, because if Isak comes in, then you know Engamo is going to be there even on that side, especially for cup games. But also Ekitike can play out that left. He likes coming in from that left hand side as well. So you know there's going to be games where both lads are going to get to play. But if Isak comes in, like Ekitike has been brilliant, but Isak will start over Ekitike. You know, Yusuf, thank you for the follow. Isak should have played. He can't play. Night bro, thank you for a cool comment. No problem, Graham. Cheers, buddy. Danny, thank you for the follow. Newcastle not won a game yet. First was a draw. Yeah, exactly. It was a really tough game, but 3 points in the bag. Exactly. Done. What a game, brilliant. Yeah, it was good crack. It's a showpiece for the Premier League. Always a Liverpool Newcastle game. Just the way it is. Doesn't matter who's in the up and up. Doesn't matter who's. You know, remember Newcastle were running away with the league years ago at the time, and you know that the 2-4-3s in a row, 1987, 98, 96 season and 98 season. Nuts. Newcastle deserved to draw the performance in the second half. Yeah, well, it's late in the second half. Remember, Liverpool were the better side for the most of that half. It went either way. WIRTZ was a ghost. He wasn't a ghost. He was linking up well. He made 2 misplaced passes. Actually, Jones, known for his passing, made a lot more misplaced passes because he tried to pass forward. Arbs, thank you for the follow. I think Jones was the bad factor in that midfield today. He was getting in the way of WIRTZ a lot. I think just once we get McAllister back and the lads are settled in there, it'd be good. For me, Sabazley, because it's just where he was playing tonight, was man of the match. He did really, really well there. I'm sure Liverpool won. Jagier, that's completely wrong about the referee. The referee, Liverpool couldn't even get out of their half in the first half because every time they reached the halfway line, the referee was blown for a free kick the other way. Like it was unbelievably Newcastle biased in that first half. Unbelievably. A good team can win even when they're playing bad. Exactly, Harty. We should not have let Diaz go. He's already. Well, it's easy to do. Any one of our players can go to Bayern and start smashing them in, Gary. Just the thing was, Diaz never went to the byline. He never crossed it in. You know, half the time it was always like you'd expect Gakpo to turn into the right foot and maybe chip it to the back post, but Diaz didn't even do that. He was always looking to step to the middle and then try and shoot across the goal. He didn't, his GA just wasn't good enough to be playing in the Premier League for Liverpool. So yeah. Salah only appeared at the end to celebrate the winner. He did. He turns up for most of the rest of the season, so he's allowed to have 1 or 2 off games, I suppose. I think Liverpool desperately need a Gay. I agree with that. I do think we need a Gay here or somebody like that. We have Leone in there as well, and he's a fantastic talent. I can't wait to see him start playing. Terence Jakara, thank you for the follow. Tiana Janko, thank you for the follow. How was Elliot not on sooner? Yeah. You bring in Elliot and then go on against the entire team, man, and they're doing damage. Simple as. It just shows because we won the game, the Slack's tactics, even if we don't agree with the intensity of the way we were playing or whatever tonight, they worked. So we got lucky. Newcastle hammered us for a good part of the game, let's be honest. No, I did the first 18 minutes hit, man, and then near the end of the game. But outside that, it was balanced neither half. We were a better team in the first or the second half of that first half. We could have gone on and scored another couple. So but I do agree they deserve the draw. They also deserve the win, and we also deserve the win. So, just the way it is. We just came out on top. Come on. 3-2. Right. I really would think we get him. Yeah, hopefully. He was Liverpool's best player and set up loads of goals. Yeah. IOB Abara, thank you for the follow. Hitman, it was never going to be an easy game with more. Exactly. Salah was quiet today. I completely agree with that. Need a defender, I do agree. Liverpool forever and ever and ever and ever. Terence Sakara, hi. Rio's amazing for so young. Yeah, Keelan, I agree. I think we're going to see a lot more of him now this year. I think he might even give Gakpo a run for his money in some games. But he's a good, because of his age, he's a good lad that Gakpo now feels comfortable starting and enjoying the games, and then we know we can bring him in, you know? So, Drake, thank you for the follow. Great finish by Rio. We need to sort our defence out. Exactly, Matthew. I agree. Look, there's a week left in the what date is it now? 25th. So that'll be. So, yeah, it's a week. So, this time next week is going to be an interesting transfer deadline day. We haven't had one of those for a while. So yeah, I'm so happy we won, and I hope he gives us all the confidence to be that. Exactly, Hitman. Cardi Hop, thank you for the follow. Congratulations from a Newcastle fan. Thank you, Dan H. Was unlucky. So, John Irish. You're Irish, or you talking about me? Anyway, Amit Gay, thank you for the follow. Are you Irish? Yes, I am. Havertz. Howard, bad game. WIRTZ had an okay game, man. I think Newcastle, if anything, as I said, Jones was hindering WIRTZ, kept running into his position. But even at that, do you expect the competition just roll over, give forfeit the game? Oh, that's. I didn't even see Ozzy coming in, or just be able to blow the other guys out of the water. Classic match, sure was. Yep, Carl. No, WIRTZ had an okay game, the same as everybody else in the Liverpool team. Defense is going to learn a lot of goals this season. They don't look good. But if that was the case, Newcastle should have scored 4 or 5. 4 months to Christmas. Oh, Jesus. Warriors, get the hell out of here. Guys, to win this game after how Newcastle played, it's special. The team played well. Yeah. Black Coffee, thank you for the follow. Gerald G. Santana, thank you for the follow. It was a great match, Penny. There's Rio start over Salah next as the season goes on. Rio doesn't play on that side, Daniel, regardless of how he does, but Salah will always pop up with goals. Salah hasn't been the guy that danced between players in about 2 or 3 seasons now, but he will still do stuff at the edge of the box. He will still score goals, and he's the most dangerous player. And you know, I mean, Alan Shearer wasn't the guy that did a lot of skills with the feet, you know, but yet, you know, scored a lot of goals. Salah is that, but he's on the right hand side. There's Rio Statos, no. It's still early days. We lost a lot of first team players. We'll be fine. Exactly, man. Jesper Nielsen, thank you for the follow. Hitman, thank you for the follow. Hanu, thank you for the follow. They always put up a good match. A late winners on the scene. I love late winners, Penny. I love them. Put them in my vein. Big question, that Irish Spider guy. Saw an advert on banner on the patio of our English pub in Winnipeg. Elephant and Castle. Non-alcoholic Guinness. Is there a point to it existing? It's tasty. It gives you, it's like a placebo, but it's nice. Andrew, I think we'll get a bomb in the morning. It goes in for Isak. I think, yeah, we were waiting until after this game as well. New season, same. Liverpool. Explain that, Alfie, because I can tell you right now that Liverpool were joined second last with, I think it was -3 on VAR last season. When this Liverpool thing started with most of you Mank boys, United were +13 and Liverpool were +2 at that moment on the VAR scale. I can even look it up there now. And can you tell me at what point in that game, besides the sending off for what's his name, Gordon, did any of the goals come from a VAR or any of the point of that? Yeah, as he came in a bit ago, I didn't even see. I saw you, man. It's there's 31,000 people came through the chat tonight here. I almost have, this is the most I probably had in history on a stream for followers. There was 397 new followers. That's nuts. Yeah, the W to Shabashla. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He was the man in the match. D, thank you for the follow. Need more from WIRTZ. Same. Yeah, look, they all had a casual game, to be honest with you, D. I can't blame WIRTZ one out there. When he was playing, he did the right things. So, yeah, no, not once has Liverpool ever been on anywhere near the top of VAR league. Anybody who says that is an idiot that doesn't learn about football and doesn't even look at the VAR scale of who comes top. A lot of the time, Wolves get a lot of benefit out of it, and City get a lot of benefit out of it. Anyway, he was a bit too young to start, but he will get these goals. Exactly, man. He'll come on for a perfect guy to play on the Gakpo. Hinboy. Well, thank you for the follow. Newcastle had a full team. They have hammered Pool. Sunday, Arsenal will do the business. Sunday, no, that's not happening. We're a different animal. Back at Anfield, dude. Different animal. If Liverpool play like that next week, it's going to be a long day for them. Nope. I think it will be grand. What do you mean play like that? I think both teams are very even. Do people just look at the good things Newcastle did and then look at the fact that Liverpool dominated for quite a bit in the second half of that first half and at the first half of that second half? But then they looked at the start of the game and the end of the game and then, made the right calls. Didn't have the right, substitutes left to come on. We didn't have that. So, or shit is happening at the start of the season, yet we're still getting wins. I'll take that. Hussein, thank you for the follow. Sally gave Jones a lovely pass in the box and he missed it exactly. We do that goal, absolutely. Got in here to celebrate 40 months. Oh, thanks, Ozzy. Appreciate that, man. She's only spotted it. We to do that goal, absolutely phenomenal. That's why we're going for another winger. I don't get why we hijacking Cafe move from Arsenal and Spurs. Don't need that, I don't think. I think we need Gahey more than anything else. We have 2 on each side. Actually, we have 3 on the left side, so. Oh yeah, by a country mile mark, United have more VAR results than Liverpool. How was Kanate not showing a second yellow and sent off? When? I'm a Liverpool fan and not even happy with that win. Embarrassing performance. I think it was embarrassing. I think it was embarrassing. I just think we were off the boil and then that wasn't embarrassing. What the hell? How could you call? We won 3-2 away at Newcastle and you're calling it embarrassing? Makes no sense. Joanne Williams, thank you for sharing the live. Right, we lost a few first teams. Exactly. Andre, Liverpool need a new centre back ASAP. Yeah, we all know what we need, lads. We need an extra forward, we need an extra centre back, and once we get those out of the way, I think the other young lads can gel in pretty well. I will do 2 weeks. Somebody was saying earlier because of Diaz going to, I know they were saying Diaz going to Germany, he could have gotten it back in, but it's easy to play in Germany. I mean, what's his name? Tyler Martin's gone out there and he's just got a man of the match performance. Kwanzaa's after getting man of the match performances since he's been out there. It just shows you the level that Liverpool are at compared to the rest of the leagues, and the players that we're creating. Maybe MACCA. I don't know what happened to MACCA. He's still coming back from that injury, Raj. That's what. He's still coming back from the injury. So, it's a niggly one since the end of last season for him. So once we get the chance, really, once we get the right backs kind of sorted in, like Bradley will start if he's available on Sunday. That means Szoboszlai will move up the right hand side of the midfield. WIRTZ will move over to the left if Mac is not available, and Gravenberch will be there, and you'll see a much more balanced midfield. So we're playing with makeshifts, I mean, we Szoboszlai right back. Just think into that, no less, with the promise. Like, everybody was expecting like a major performance, and we had Szoboszlai in right back. We had Jones up there trying to play an almost half holding role alongside of Gravenberch, and he was trying to play forward passes and nearly missing every one. But nobody mentioned him. The sign of champions getting outplayed and winning. Exactly, Christoph. I can't wait to see Rio and more. Exactly. Kanata should wear a Liverpool top again. Oh, he's nowhere near good enough. No, but he's always been good enough for the last while, you know. For me, I just think his head is whatever's going on with the same with Trent. Last season, Trent, I don't think should have been anywhere near the pitch for Liverpool, from the amount of the mistakes he was making and the amount of lazy run backs he was doing. I wanted Bradley starting the whole time. When he pushed Barnes, when? They're not giving yellow cards for that anymore. It's all these kind of tackles now that you had before, bloody moth flying around, you have to get in the window. They're being lenient with the fouls. You can kind of like almost bump off a fella or lean into a fella a bit more. I mean, just look at Eze's free kick the other day, and they were calling that a non-goal. That was a goal. Yeah, SZOBO was brilliant today. That's why he got the man of the match for me. The poor Newcastle player G yet again. Yet again? I can't understand the yet again. One of the last couple of times that we played. Like, we had a poor March. Let's get this straight, right? Liverpool had a poor March just gone. Absolutely knackered. We had walked the league at a canter, and in the same month, in the same two-week spell, we lost the Carabao Cup and went out to PSG in the Champions League. Ended up getting silly draws and loss, and then we got back to normality. For a whole month, we were just tired. Like, the whole month. So it's got to say, nobody's out playing Liverpool last season, and nobody was out playing them tonight either. The teams were very fair. It could have been easily been a draw. It could have been a win to Newcastle. They would have deserved it, and it would have been a win, and it was a win to Liverpool, and they also deserved it. I mean, Newcastle were a better team first 20 minutes of that first half. Liverpool were better in the second half of that first half. Liverpool were better the first half of the second half, and Newcastle were better to the end of that second half. And then it could have gone either way in injury time. You know, it's just the way it is. Doesn't matter about the amount of people. As Newcastle fans, they should know that well. When Newcastle were 1-0 up and Darwin Núñez came on the pitch and Liverpool were down to 10 men, and Liverpool came back and turned that game around with 10 men. So, I mean, come on, call a spade a spade. Those games are just crazy. Been good for a while, he hasn't done it. Please, I want to know, what app can I watch this on my phone? Like the games or something. Just Google it, you'll find it. I can't say anything on this. Kanate had a shocker that he's not been good for yet. As it was embarrassing, pal. 2 games in a row, 2-0 up and battled it. Yeah, we were thrown away. Yeah, but look, we didn't. At the end of the day, we didn't, and that's down to the fact of what's going on in that defence as well. So, if it just takes a couple of games to gel and we're still winning, I'll take it. Yeah. Great 3 points from him, yeah. As a Sunderland fan, I ultimately enjoyed the match. Shit, Paul says. And the Maccoms. Alright. Coffee Jam, follow the live creator. Thank you very much. What's wrong with Mac? I think he's still got that injury from the end of last season that he's getting over it. And he just needs a bit of rehab, I think. And no matter with all this spent, the average. That's been all he spent. We sold as much as we spent. Yeah, it makes it like, and you think it's better, like you think of it, you look at it this way now, Maxis, right? You look at it this way. Liverpool spent nothing last season except for Chiesa. Made more money and won the league. So wouldn't that tell you that when somebody spends a lot more money for once in a blue moon, like we don't spend that money at all. Like everybody knows this. It's not like a normality thing for us. And we do bring in these changes with a new manager, new everything, and he's trying to change the new style and all of that. And the fact that we're still winning games, we're playing midfielders at right backs, you know, it has to say we're doing something right. It's not luck. It's just good players having to play outside position and still getting results. That's the way I see it. It was nerve-biting stuff, era. It was. We have basically spent what we have. So exactly. Liverpool world class. Me tell you, I'm happy, bro. Yes, yeah, that. Kirk's at fault for Newcastle first goal. He was. Yeah, I agree with that. No, second goal. I would say. The first goal. The first goal was the Gumaris. Oh yeah, it was yeah. Yeah, the Gumaris goal. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was the first goal. Bradley's still not ready. He's coming back from injury. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, valid about Kanata, to be fair, mate. Yeah, that's to say, he's just he will gel, but even at that, who cares? If we get Gahey in, you know, WIRTZ is there, Gahey will be there, Kanata will be there, Gomez will be there. Gravenberch can play really, really well there in defence as well. He just prefers being flary up front. You know, so there's going to be a multitude of cover. We just need that one extra defender in, I think. Misku Jamie, thank you for the follow. So you have to cheat with Fergie time to win. Oh my God, Luca. Do you know when you type stuff like that, do you see what reaction you're going to get out of it? Do you think that anybody's going to take you seriously as a football fan by saying that? Don't say stuff like that, man. Come in with actual football related knowledge. Don't come in with hearsays and associations to sayings and shite like that. It's just, it makes you look stupid. And then there's one directly below him. Liverpool are cheating. Your dad's cheating on him, man. Anyway, Shane Sexton, I told you bring on Ray. You did, Shane, in fairness. The ref swapped shirts with VVD. I would as well. VVD's a legend. FTM, Super Kev. Come on, I'm a Liverpool fan, bro. Newcastle were way better. We got out. No, they were better in parts. But I mean, is nobody talking about the nice periods of domination that we had near the end of the first half and the start of the second half? That was our period. They were. Just because they were home and just because they were playing well. And we still won. I don't care. I literally don't care. Can I slap fans? You can, Carl. I'm not saying we played well at all. I'm just saying that both teams deserve to win and both teams deserve to draw. World class. Is it well, this is already, yeah. GL. Low brother. We need to silence Arsenal next week. Yeah. That's a job. They come to Anfield. Hear that? Jamie Carragher dancing around the place. At home we demand a win. Exactly, HG. Every team that turns up against Liverpool just turn up. Yeah. You're playing the best team in the country. You turn up and turn it on. Had 15 minutes in the first half where they were better. We played them off the pitch the rest. No, it was balanced. There was a 20-minute period. There was a 20-minute period. There was a 5-minute period of battles. There was second half. Liverpool was the first from half time until the 63rd minute, if I'm right. Then we started easing off a bit for about 7-8 minutes. Then we came back on it for about 7 or 8 minutes. Then Newcastle had a better end to the game. And then it was just balanced in the end. So it was a balanced game. It's just that Newcastle they were very slow in the build-up in the first half, regardless of holding on to domination of possession for that first 20 minutes. Should have done more. Maybe if they had a striker, they might have done more. Anyway. Every team, Newcastle's always going to be a hard game away. Exactly. It's done now, lads. I don't care about that game anymore. Newcastle away is finished. I literally don't care about it anymore. Now I hope they go on and play well against all our rivals for the rest of the season. Liverpool back four don't look good. Very basic. And remember, when we're saying the back four, you know, Robertson, who was a regular there, Trent, who was a regular there, Bradley not starting, and Sabasla is in there instead of him, you know, and it's just WIRTZ and Ibu, you know, that's Arsenal will push them and we'll push them as well, and they come to Anfield. There's no way Liverpool will have a performance like that again, as in, you know, as loose as they were in the back line. Bradley will start next week, so the back line will be more cohesive. Kirkes will be more comfortable because it's a game at home. should be good. Raj, thank you for the follow. Appaloozer, thank you for the... Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Owen Higgins says support your local. I do. I go and drink there every so often. Thank you for looking out for my drinking health. Who do you support, Owen Higgins? Arsenal will be a tough challenge for them. Yeah. Liverpool fans to be nervous watching that today. No, we understand, you know. Take care, Spider American Card. Spencer, see you later, man. When you're champion competition to just... Oh, wait, this is skipping up. Where was I? Is he a Celtic fan, is he? Jesus. You're not to get that lucky many more times this season. I think we will. I think with teams like Liverpool and like City in the past, and even like United back in the day, they make their own luck. You know, as long as you can create the pressure. I mean, this build-up play here, you know, leading up to the goals and stuff. I'm watching it here now. This is brilliant for MACCA. And then Gakpo, you know, Nekatiki's goal and finish. That was fantastic. They destroyed him at the start of the second half. You know, we scored the time the refs set us. Actually, yeah, when you think of it that way, like Newcastle shouldn't have done, you know, Schär was on the floor acting like he'd have to get an elbow in the head. And from Van Dijk trying to waste time, and he was down like he was knocked out. Like he shut himself down so much to close his eyes that Allison ran over being worried because it looked like he was completely knocked out, and all you meant was brush off the top of his head. Sitting down there for about 5 or 6 minutes. Where did that 11 minutes come from? I fucking wonder. Corker is poor, has potential, WIRTZ moving his class, just not finding him enough. Well, yeah, I said the same thing, Gareth, man. And I said that Jones was getting in the way of a lot of WIRTZ's stuff today. He kept having to move different positions because Jones was moving into the positions he was taking up. I was watching it tonight, they were saying it live. Newcastle had 10. I think GB was a red. What's GB? I mean, can only beat what's in front of you. Yeah, exactly. It was easy 15 minutes at a time. 13 actually. Because when there was a fight that happened from Guimaraes and stuff like that in there, and that slowed it down for another minute and a half. Do you think you deserve to win? I think either team could have taken it, JD. Scrapping wins now, yes. Scrapping is a way to win championships. Who's miles away from the league? Alan Plummer, who do you support? If Liverpool are miles away from the league, where's your team for the league? Well, the ref gave 11 and we scored 10 minutes into that extra. Came from where? It was not 5. It only went to 102 something, nearly 103, something like that. Anyway, what a game, says the Gary. 3 points is 3 points exactly. Because you had about 15 minutes out of 111 minutes. It's 1:00. What did mine stop at? I stopped the clock at 1:04 something, and that was 2-3 minutes after the game finished. So yeah, no, 2 minutes I'd say. So it was 1:02 something. It's another Roger season, ain't it? We're going after outscore every side. Could be Callum. Farrick, thank you for the follow. So it could be, but it also could just be new players gelling into a team, and we're still getting wins. That's it. It'll be great that we play shit but still manage to win. Sign of champions, 21 incoming. Yep. Emil, thank you for the follow. Appalooza, thank you for the follow. Alright, Kevin, right, Callum. Why is it? Why am I reading? This is what's confused me about the chat, because it's the same thing. He's posting. Mr. Spider's reading. Yeah, I'm reading through him, lad. WIRTZ is awful, lad. He'll come good. Stuff to whopper. He was good, man. In spaces today, he was picking up the ball. He won back the ball 3 or 4 times. So, Mike, I'm not even going to read that, man. Terrible attempt at banter. Samson Lazarus, thank you for the live. Can't play like that against Arsenal next week. We won't. We've done this every season. In seasons that we've won stuff, where we've had poor games. You know? I remember a game like Red Star Belgrade and we went on to win it that year. You know? Newcastle away is not an easy game to go to, lads. Start of the season, new players blending in. I think everybody would have been happy if we had like Bournemouth, Burnley, Sunderland, all like that, and then people would say, oh, they've had an easy run at the start, no wonder they were able to gel better. Nah, I would take this any day of the week and get them out of the way and still win. Any day of the week. Long, the stuck message. I don't know, anyway, lads. There we go. There's 32,000 of you came through, 406 new followers on TikTok, and over 14,000k likes. I appreciate that, lads. I'll be back for the Arsenal game on Sunday. Tia Hoon, thank you for the follow. Scarman, thank you for the follow. Make that 407. And yeah. So I'll be back for the Arsenal game. I was meant to be over for Everton, but we're shooting a video, so I'm swapping that game. And I'll be over for the Champions League starting. It was unusual. It's so late for me getting over at the start of the season. Normally I might have over the first game or at least before the second and third game, but I was on holidays this time last year as well. So, and yeah, remember we invited you to the wedding too. Oh, Cal, that's it. Just saying that, Cal. I'm over for the Leeds game at New Year's. That's my game. So unless you're close or something that I can get to New Year's Day, if I can bring the wife, we'll go to that. But I don't know if she's going to be in Switzerland. So it all depends, really, man. But if not, I'll try and meet up with you at some point over that weekend. If not. Josh Jones, Rio, thanks everyone. Another 3 points in the bag. Rio. His name is Rio. Walk the league. I don't think we're going to walk the league. Jesus, no. I think everybody's going to. I know he's just happy. Thought we look really shaky today, person. We were. We do. Alright, look, lads. It's the last week of the transfer window. We've already got a lot of signings in early doors, and we're working on the hardest ones. I think Liverpool will give it a couple of days, and then they'll just start putting bids elsewhere. I really do. So don't worry about it. I think we won't leave ourselves light, or we'll wait for the targets that we want in January. Fabi, thank you for the follow. Feel like Kanata is past his best. What about you? I just think he's a bit leggy. Still think he does a 1+2. Thank you for the follow. You're second best in all, but score tonight. Yeah, I think it was very even, to be honest with you. I just think you saw people only focusing on the 20-minute spell that Newcastle had, not the 20-minute spell that Liverpool had in control in the game, and then they're completely ignoring the most of the second half. I don't know what's going on there. The Kanata drop, we do. I think, to be honest with you, give Leone a shout. 2 shaky games now, and 2 wins, Josh. And not against easy opponents, I might have you. Nobody would be talking about this if we were playing nobodies. You know what I mean? Easy opponents, we're grand. We'll be grand. Exactly. Take the win. Hope you have a great wedding. Oh, yeah, it's not until New Year's. Fingers crossed Isak comes. Yeah, I agree. Alright, Kieran. How are you, man? Yeah, I'm finishing up, Kieran. Thank you for coming, but I am finishing up now. Thanks as well, guys, on TikTok. 32,000 of you through. Thank you for the presents, guys, as well on there. And 410 new people with 14,000k likes. I appreciate that very much. Equated to the rest that Newcastle had. Typical Liverpool of like. No, what I'm saying to you, scam spotter, is that Newcastle had a better first 20 minutes. Did fuck all with it. Liverpool had a better 20 minutes after that. Scored. Then Liverpool went and scored early and had a good starting 15 minutes of that half. Scored again. Then Newcastle had a good 12 minutes after that. Then Liverpool had a good 8 minutes after that. Then Newcastle had a good ending to the game. And then it just went anywhere in the added time. And that's not, to me, a dominant performance by one team over another. That's just a kick shit of a game that any of them could have won. But Liverpool came out on top because they did. You know, when you have a striker, you'll score goals. You know? Anyway, Zach Martin, thank you. Bye. Take it easy, everyone, Martin. Tough game tonight, Kev. Exactly, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, we expected they fought through and harsh challenges at the start. It was just one of these encounters. I thought Newcastle were outstanding. They were very good there at the side. They were. They left everything out on the pitch. Look at the stats, buddy. I will. Hang on. I only look at stats. I don't go with my own opinions, Spotter. If anybody knows me, I don't use my own opinion. Peter Kelly, thank you for the follow. I actually took him away there while ago, but I'll bring him back up. We'll have a look at this one. So the possession and the stats was 62% to 38% Liverpool. Newcastle had more shots. But Liverpool had more shots on target. Shots after target, Newcastle had more. Cards, Newcastle had more cards than Liverpool. Corners, Newcastle had more corners than Liverpool. Fouls, Newcastle had more fouls than Liverpool. Offsides, XG, Liverpool had a higher XG. Newcastle had a higher XG and didn't do anything with it. So I'm looking at the stats here. What game were you watching? Newcastle were better for 30 minutes. No, it was 20 minutes. How could it be better for 30 minutes when Liverpool scored? Let me look. So now we look at progressive. Then lock the rest of these. Hang on. So that's so far. It just says that they fouled more. I believe that both teams could have won, Dean. What's your honest opinion on Sandro Tonali? Do you like him? I actually don't mind him, man. I think he's okay. 3 points, move on. Exactly, Chris. Better team and no centre forward to pick from. Okay, Cormac. The stats say different, but the boys asked me to look at stats, so the stats said different. Anyway. 3 points is all that matters, exactly. We were, lads, and we were poor today. But I'm still saying that either team could have won. We're just better at doing it. That's it. Well done anyway. Nice one, Kieran. Liverpool are the new Man United from the 90s. Which is a good team. Maybe. And it might have been different if he didn't do that tackle that got him sent off. And caused those 11 minutes added on time with going on, you know. All of these stoppages and share going down. Or centre forward if you know what you're talking about. And but no centre forward, but there was chances created and they didn't put them away. I was just literally looking at the stats. I was just calling them up. Newcastle had 10 shots, but they had 7 off target. Liverpool had 5 and 4 on target. That just tells you. And even those ones were only one of Ekitike, the rest was everybody else. So it had nothing to do with strikers. As you guys look at these are footballers on the planet of football. If you understand the game. I do understand the game. Are you trying to make an excuse here or something, Cormac? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Are you saying because Newcastle didn't have a forward that's why they didn't win? Even though they created double the amount of chances in that first 20 minutes. No. That's not how it works. So forwards, attacking midfielders, and they can't score goals. I mean, Ekitike only got 1 goal today out of those 3 goals. But Isak isn't the be all and end all for Newcastle. We've beaten Newcastle with Isak before. That's not an excuse. To see 2 goals and then get a lucky goal, it didn't have been down. They just do. They weren't dominated, by the way. I just put the stats up there. Anyway. Nice one, lads. Listen, for all I was in the stream anyway, but for all the guys coming in there that are completely butthurt about Liverpool winning, I hope you're crying in your sleep tonight. I hope you go to bed shaking, hating us even further. It's the best thing that could happen. Thanks for popping in and letting me know how bad you're feeling about Liverpool beating Newcastle away from home 3-2 tonight. I love it. It could have been a career-ending challenge, blah, blah, you're right. Yeah. Newcastle and Liverpool games are always batshit crazy. Yo, Brad, in here. Or Beard in here is giving you what? Understand. Andrew Watchalong, thank you for joining from the post. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for the follow, Klein, but Alistair Black Pipes. Oh, is it like, is that a who's that again? Liverpool are like United before. Oh, is he? I haven't watched, lads. I haven't watched WWE since it was good. I watched it from the Hulk Hogan days to the Rock days, and even then I was pulling off it, and I just grew out of it, really. Anyway, lads, good luck. I will see you for Arsenal, and yeah, I'll be doing some Irish games as well internationally this season as well, so I'll be sure to have a look at that and pop in. Have a good one. Okay? Nice one, Black. We won, made a count, exactly. And all the lads that were telling me about Fluke this and Newcastle that and the whole lot of fucked off because I've just said it to you. I don't care. I'm just delighted we won. We took 3 points. Happy out. Now, let's go buy players. See you later. Thanks, Ozzy, for popping in, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 40 months. 40 months, man. Jesus. Fucking hell. Madness. Madness. Right. Good luck, lads. See you later.